Good evening. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hey, the place is hot in the evening, you know. Welcome to City Hall, you know, we can't start. I'm telling you something. We notice the Jlp criminal government to get panic. Panic. Yeah? Nothing past them. Nothing. Them do a lot of mapping. Over Portland, them do mapping in another place. And even them do a lot of mapping. And them do a lot of buying. Both buying. Can me have just so you know. Where here, one of the past it come out and I make you know say him used to give you money and expect him to vote for him. I never know how to vote him go. As a me, you used to take care of him. So when I voting time, the one that sent me a query. Me have that pan tape to you know. Me have it on video. Him say when I voting time, I expect them to take care of him. Nothing can go so where. Nothing can go so man. These people sick in their head. No two ways about it. So me go start sit here, hey, I be a hammer. Me a hammer them in, me a clamor them in. You understand? Me a clamor them and hold them accountable. I'm telling the people look out. When you look out, yes sir. Because we not around put them non-tall, yeah? So to make sure look out. Me go start sit here. Because you know we can't stall and we can't fall, you know? You understand? So I beat in time, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Saying, me could start sit here, you know. Yes, brother. What?
Yeah, my brother, my there, my brother.
All right. So we
yeah, man.
Start sit here, because you know we can't start it.
Never.
Nah, you know, all right. So me could just start this, and then we come, yeah, and then you know, so worries. What you ask man, worries? Start sit here, hold on, we could start sit here. People have to go run there. Watch out.
I'm going to build some on this place. Tell the boy, never come on. You want some never can no one. Anyway, good song. I'm a big trendsetter. No one some run the place. We no follow come and tell me no run rat race. Big trendsetter. No one some set the place. Me follow come on. Yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Cool. In the car, I'm gonna no sprung. Every man jump up and the man wagon. Put them lyrics together and that do make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like whole bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and touchdown. Me visit the love get a while. I'm full of a tan. Run the big trendsetter. No one come set the place. Never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big trendsetter. They want some set the place. Never love a come on. Yo, veteran. To perform a stage show and for them up the rest. Need some juice and smoke too big. Get me fit the crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say. Yo, loads of natural what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke no drink. When me up on the mic how the moon starting. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. Man a big trendsetter. No one come set the place. Never love a comment and me no run rat race. Big trendsetter. No one come set the place. Me never love a comment.
That's something I go in, brother. Wait, me still a move. Wait, hold on, me still a move, boy.
Yeah, man, them rhythm the bad.
Them rhythm the
trendsetter. Yeah, man. Trendsetter. Yeah, man, a trendsetter, you know, it set the pace, you understand? So you don't know. No rat race.
No, rat race, man. Leave it to bushrat.
Definitely.
No, but brother, on a serious note, this bad. When we see the EOJ have to come out and send out this, I'm going to put it up here, so. You know, people it bad, you know. This name, death projection. So let me ask you one this before me even put it up. So one is, we not believe in a green that poll. Yes, he said, I try to trick people, brother. Them have a big dirty thinking green that poll, you know. And then put it up the other day before the man that put out team poll and, you know, businessman. You know, draw for poll like you can talk to 1,200 people and then it got change the people them view. No, Andrew not supposed to depend no ballot.
Definitely.
Talk to me about it. You see me, I'm not supposed to depend no ballot. But just him cock up like acrobat. I want to pan down. Let me know where I want to pan down for. You like it?
That me I say cock up like acrobat pan the ballot. Yeah, and I run up and down now. Cause the heat is on, you know. So you know say the whole of them have to come out of them hole. You understand? Because them are garbage, you know. Imagine look what the man them have in store for the election. A thing called bogus voters ID. Look at that. Desperation time, man. So you know tonight we are going to deal with them the right and proper way. Because we are going to highlight this type of what you call now nonsensical scamming. You understand? Because sense them now, you know. You could have scammed a little more. The numbers stack in favor of the People's National Party. No scamming can change that number come September or whenever. The number is stuck in favor of the People's National Party. So Andrew Holness and your administration just, you know, start getting yourself in order for prison. And that's the thing there. I'm hand it back over to the moderator.
All right. So see, people, you see them at this how we take straight here. Let me just show now where they say. This is where Dead Man Mackenzie say. Yeah, so me say, EOJ put out this, not surprise me. But let me tell you, I'm here, Andrew Holness, I say, it must appear, he must not put on. Him full of shit too, you know, I could just tell him, because we know, I'll observe, we don't have no time for him, my garbage. But me, I'm going to try to show you and just listen to them. What this analysis I say? Dead Man Mackenzie, yeah? We will not surrender Jamaica to the PMP, never. Eh? I mean, after people come now for go vote, these nastiness, these germs come out and say some things. I mean, I get the PSOJ, that's how we're about now, you know. The ICI them. That's why them about now. Pastor Ricky, make a mash them up in and then you pray for them in a
yes, sir. Listen, sorry. Melting pot. Sir, Father Lord, son.
Big up yourself, Pastor Ricky.
Yes. So when you see where Dead Man Mackenzie say, they will never surrender. So by any means, I will hear Queenie with it. I will hear Andrew Holness with it too. Because I will hear Fishetless. Don't make PMP put them on. That's Andrew Holness. And put a finger on the economy. I'm going to play where I say with Mama P and Peter Phillips too. And I'm going to put that there so. And the lie where I'm tell. And by the way, I'm going to say something to you now, my brothers. You ever hear anything like this? Mark Golding and him team and Andrew Holness when supposed to depend on ballot. But every time them talk, them not dedicate nothing to Mark Golding with the right. They say, you can't find. Remember, I love find people, you know.
Yeah.
So you can't find with me, so 7 brothers, 7 different minds, right?
True.
Yes. But in the JLP is like a one mind, is just a criminal mind in the organization up there. From Seattle go right back.
Yeah, man. Remember blueprint, them work off final lonesome. And all of them study the blueprint. So them in a one accord. That's why none is there to correct the other. They are just bunch of garbage. Yeah, man. Deal with them, my brother.
So when we say something to you now, Pastor Ricky and my brother and Pat, if you have a government and you claim you that do good, can we have a recession, you know, you mash up the place? Can not work. You see? If you claim you do good, you're supposed to can show me a record, not say we do. No, show me what we want to do. Me know what Patterson do. And I can't tell you now again, I'm going to check it and I'll show it again tonight. Patterson, yeah, get more done than Michael Mann. The Michael Mann, they do some great. Remember, I build on it. Him the 3 terms.
Yeah.
So none of you can put Patterson and no at all and no boss and the big mama. None of you. Patterson make no for no. Right now, I'm driving a taxi and I do business with phone, with car, with trucks, bikes, and everything. Patterson do that. And the pan highway too. When Sierra did I fight it. Patterson.
Yeah.
Yes? Man, the few up and make have consciousness, I'm going to education and everything. That part do the same. And in the day road mandatory, And Mama P did round the too.
Yeah, man.
She did it as counsel or something from around 74. Mama P did it. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. You understand? And them take time. You so long them in there and them crying. I'm not seeing riches from them. But the Prime Minister, yeah, man, and not even Prime Minister with 21%. With a gift of the gap. But, we rub off for them and push out. Lie there sitting. And see it now, them start issue ID. You think of them, at them same way. Them buy vote. Them all look in front of your face and so we know how to do this when them do it. And then two parties say you're smart, You see the telecommunication thing where them come in with, it make now you catch them and buy votes.
Yes, definitely.
Them all chat pan themselves, them fool your far, them dumb backside. And the video put up, we have boss the last thing then a couple months ago. Them are going to fight over $5 grand in our boss. When I say mega, not my brother megawatt, because people think I'm megawatt, yeah, mega. Mega. Look on God. The youth are calling him, call him mother him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a mother still about wrong. Make us a kiss me, what's that all? Who?
Yeah.
My friend. I make a fight over $5 grand.
But what I know, what Father Lonesome, you want to know what was so despicable about that commotion? It was on a Sunday morning, Sunday morning, when you expect them would rise with a little bit of, blessing in them soul. You understand? Them rise up and argue. It's a lucky thing nobody never dead on the coaster. Because remember, Mega now relent, And Mega son I say, Mega easy no, Mega easy no. And Mega just a char fire. Because Mega, say come like a she one all the bus too, Yeah. When you check it out. You understand? So Mega I eat our food. And I don't know what the commotion was, why it reached to that stage there.
Yes.
But them people, other people were orderly, them disorderly. Because a coaster look at 29 people, the most. If you go see it out. You understand? And you can't tell me, say, well, then 29 people that raised such a disgraceful commotion on a Sunday morning.
That's why I'm
with all them language there.
On the top of the screen for me there. Top of the screen for me there, people. Top of the screen for me there. I watch it this place.
We have to finish talk. But you talk, I tell you, people when they talk, Remember when they do tabloid on here? So when you hear we are talking about Mega look a while and right away jump, look at it like it's a program itself. It know when to come up melting pot.
Yeah, man.
Talk about Mega, look at Mega. People, not our word. We have finished talk about our melting pot, but make people watch it and never finish chat them up.
I swear you. That's why I'm not like me live, On the top of the screen for me there. Top of the screen for me there, people. Top of the screen for me there. I watch it this place in our bus. Top of the screen there, people. Top of the screen there, people. 5,000 can't move. 5,000 can't move. Top of the screen there, people, and enjoy the money.
Mega, take out here.
Hear him.
Yeah, Mega tell them. Hey, Mega. I put things on you in a year. Mega tell them. Me hear some bomb around there. Yeah,
Hear him. Watch out. Watch him. Nonsense, man. How long if you go on, everybody go on the bus and then the money share out. But nobody has Mega hear somebody say one thing cause Mega jump up and start custom the whole place. I know so it work.
No, make a finish start now. You tell me now. No embarrassment this.
Big embarrassment.
No. Yes, melting pot. Finish up.
But you can imagine a 5,000 to move them go a conference. Now how much for them vote? Type of 5,000 for them just moving on and say nah moving up.
Yeah, same thing.
For less than 5,000, you know.
Same thing.
So if that if you just move them go a one party conference, annual conference, then how much is for them to vote for them?
Some of them take $2 grand. Them hungry, you know, brother. Them is an embarrassment. Them you have to round them up and get no man. Them have to go somewhere else, man. Let me tell you what you do. Let me tell you what you do with them, brother. You have to round them up like how Hitler round them up in a Nazi train. Get a place, maybe down in a Carindang, in a fence it up and build some big Jamal. And a Nazi camp and some Jamal because we have to educate them. So you get in the teacher them Jamal, you feed them, but you want to start from Jamal. Basic. Big old school. It's like I say STEM school, you get them. One of them school that will have 30,000. Big old, and you carry them and make them count 1, 2, and A, B, C, and then you take them and teach them. And integrate them back in a society when you're done. I bet them can't trick them again. You have to build that. You have to build back some Jamal for them, yeah. It's a goddamn disgrace.
Well, Father Lord, melting pot, blessings. You know, this clip where you just showed, good evening everyone in the chat, blessings. You know, this clip that you just showed the state of the economy, how poor the economy is and was. Because if this was the working class Jamaican citizens who had a 9-to-5 job and making money, they wouldn't want to kill each other over $5,000.
No way.
It shows the desperation that them hungry and them need money, and so them will cuss and go on bad with them own fellow neighbors and friends where them ride the bus with. It shows you
support that.
Right. It shows you that the economy has always been crumbling and weak, and these people are desperate, like the government is, and they're hungry and they need help. And so we need a new government now with a robust plan to stimulate growth in the economy, to allow people to have wage, you know, living, cost of living can be stabilized for them and meaningful income where them can pay them bills and don't get so angry. $5,000. I mean, them would have kill each other if maybe in a video never did a run. It's sad. It's a sad day. I must say. Back over to you.
Yep.
But we have to look on to, you know. We have to look on, you know. Them just highlight the vote buying thing where we are talking about, you know.
Yeah.
And that them come down. You understand? So me would like to ask Big Mama and the entourage them we are talking for Angelis, if them not to vote buying. Even when not a voting time. Because once you keep supplying supporters with taxpayers' money, you know where you go get from that corruption. So even if them people are there working, you know them people are feed them when it come to politics time. Them still go out the feed and go on the same way. Because these people don't have no other way of thinking or doing stuff, you know. But for this war, it's a warring faction group of people. Them war amongst even themselves. No unity, no love. Them a cannibal when it come to free issue from the Labour Party, man.
Yeah.
Them a yam them one another for that.
Look what the ECG says, what Father Lonesome just put up. I mean, this reveal how desperate the Jamaica Labour Party is, because if them blue dot, green dot, pink dot, purple dot poll, whichever color them want to label it is, if they were really up by 5%, they would have been comfortable ahead and wouldn't need to have fraudulent means like this to deceive the electorate. So it just tells you that they are desperate. The writing is on the wall. They're about to get kicked out of government. Enough of them are going to prison along with the prime minister. And it just goes to show you that they cannot be trusted. The Jamaica Labour Party cannot be trusted. They have this criminal mindset Now this is an intention to overturn the will of the people. And when you go to the polls and the people voice speak to the ballot, that's the will of the people. Now you're going to create opportunities like this to defraud the electorate. I mean, I hope, voter buying is unconstitutional. It's a crime according to the Jamaica Constitution. But I just pray that the real police officers who wear the badges with honor on election day will do what the law requires. Anybody trying to use any fraudulent means to vote to try to steal ballot box or buy vote, they need to be arrested because it's a fraud. And then for the comrades, you need to make sure that the indoor workers, the outdoor workers, the cluster managers, the poll workers, everybody is doing their job on election day. Because when the polls close, everybody needs to watch the ballot box and follow the vehicle that's transporting the ballot box to the counting center. Don't take your eye off that vehicle. Don't take it, even if them run the light with them. I know that's a crime, but we don't want to miss and give them any because here's it, they're showing fraudulent intention from now. And the election hasn't been called yet, but yet they're putting the apparatus in place as means that they're desperate. They know they're going to lose. And Desmond Criminal Mackenzie said, by any means necessary. So this is one of what he was talking about when he says, but they want to win by any means necessary. So we have to keep our eyes. And then also, any polling station is open after 5. Go live and report it, because these things needs to be recorded, because they are desperate. Them can't follow alone. Some, this. Sir Melton Pot, this. People in the chat, this. This government cannot afford to lose this election, because they know, all of them know, once they lose, a prison is a prison term loaded for them. Back over to you.
Yeah, right. So I just move this to a bit when I just make a little speech out. So I just know this. I know him can't afford to lose it. Him can't win it.
Right.
In I'm head, and we can't afford to make them run. Can't go so. You understand? So when them come with this, I want to meet your J, take off thing like money. And them have print up the thing. I remember them have a black book or something there with a picture and everything. So you see what them could have do back in the one time, you can't do again. And like you cannot show an ID and demand them make you vote, them have to check your name along with your name and look on your picture too. You understand? Because you have some dead people, so that have to do. And then them idea and it all look alike, but it not have the thing in it, It have some features in it where it now have.
Right.
So who knows, so them take them thing and never go to prison, nobody bucking with it and holding in a line them for all, Police say they lock up on the backside on our shit. Maybe just tell from now. You understand? This is a goddamn disgrace. No go that. When you see the woman them on the bus, it don't go show you the state of course at this corrupted government. That the people them, best of friend turn enemy for 5 grand. Them people them don't want to live side that. Because you have to just take them for enemy same time. You and them good, you and them hungry, and them get 5 grand little money for sure. And it cause, a matter of fact, them never even business about even if you want video them know the money them are defend. The money them are defend. And what is the money? Less than minimum with 5 grand. Now we are talking about $30 in a people. $30, like $31. 31 US. They want to kill themselves for an bus. 31 US. You think about it.
My God.
And they rather see it because them video. And you're still out of the whole election and thing, see the PMP with nothing like this or no. Hear them when them come with big nasty mama now. People say, that both of them stop on the foolishness. You talk what you say. Me can't see feed now give it. Me sit down at Clarendon in the last year election there. Sniffy. When you look come and go for bag of feed and all kind of things. You see fertilizer. Sniffy that a child. Sniffy, the one there.
Black tank.
You see black tank. And them lie with the black tank. Because me don't call the place and don't work. I remember when I work story and I remember me do investigative journalism. And me don't talk to the man who own the place. I talk to the man where I sell. And them now have nothing there so. and them can't get it for me. Like papa and get it. And then when you look, them not sell this on them system, and them give me, and them give a receipt, by the way. Them sell chemicals. So everything when them say was lie. Source a lie. But him don't know something I grab him like that. Cat them don't know my remember, you know. None of them know them near my thinking, you know. Me there 100 years ahead, and not even 40, 100. We go around them with ease. We can't style them anytime. Cause remember, the more you put there, and the more you see lying at them. So when the man in the wilderness there, and I'm a family, them I worries, man. I worry. Yes, melting pot.
Yeah, because when you look on how Andrew create a social program, you know, just show you say Andrew a mafia. The type of social program we're in creating is to go a handout. Him not have no agency, we look after the people, you know. Because we see him give a man bar, you know. Him give a donkey, him give a wheelchair, him give everything to buy vote. You understand? Because no government not supposed to walk all over the country and just do PR by giving away things. And him not give out of him personal account, you know. You understand? Him I use the state resource and do these things. Me not say the state not to help the citizens, you know, but it will come through agency.
Agencies, brother. This
because what all this I do is to politicize.
Yes. Going at people
the
head.
gift. Going at people head.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because him not getting a PMP, you know.
Yes.
None of the gift them where none of the things them where you say Andrew Wallace give it. No PMP no get nothing. You understand? So right away you know say you call them thing the nepotism. You understand? Yeah, him not work right. So we have to understand and you know counteract what them are deal with. And we understand fully well say this government yeah, is a kleptocratic government. Yeah, be a mafia. The whole of them are criminal. Them not do things the right way. Them do things to mobilize a space and to generate interest in them party, them nasty party. You understand? And feel like so that can't keep them in the government. Well, we are make them know that can't keep them in the government. And all the fictitious voters ID where them a try put in a circulation and all. That can't work. That not gonna work. This not gonna work. You understand? I'm glad all the EOJ them come out and release it. So you can't say, well, that a fake news. This a come from the EOJ office. Credible office that. So right now, me have to, you know, commend them to really put this out there in the space so we can deal with it on the platform here tonight. Because we never know, say, Andrew Wallace, them desperate, so.
Well,
9 years of worthless governance. And you're still desperate for another 5 years. That can't happen around here, Andrew. That will never happen around here. Because remember, you know, you see the team where exists right now as some credible people right now at work as a team to make sure no, so we galvanize the people and motivate the people in the right way. Not the way where you are trying to do. So when Man in the Wilderness, yeah, Pastor Ricky, Byron, a melting pot, and an aromatic, I go, you know, come out and come deal with your issue. You know, so you don't stand a chance. Because we don't do tabloid. So this thing, you know, we better denounce this practice here once and for all. Because this is another prison sentence in itself, you know. And we will get to the bottom of the root of this voters ID that is fictitious. Fake ID we no want put in a circulation. Yeah? And all the dead people want to have on the voters listen up. Make sure no one clean it up. Clean it up. Because we're fully aware of the dead people. Name where people are voting at. So we just are warning from now. The election must be fair and transparent at all costs. Because Jamaica had that going for it a couple years ago that even some place in Africa was seeking to get Jamaican people to come and oversee them election. You understand? So I don't know how we gone down at this nasty pit of corruption here, where we want to fix our own election. Eh? Just pack up and come out of the space, man, because prison you are going. I yield back the floor to another member of the panel.
All right, so let me just read this. Beware of fake voters' IDs. I have been made aware of the circulation of fake voter identification cards that imitate the official ID issued by the office, our office. These fraudulent cards were not produced or authorized by the EOJ and do not contain the security feature. This is what them look for, you know. They embedded in this genuine voter ID. So so EOJ and ECG, ECJ or EOJ, like what me always call it, ECJ or EOJ. Them I tell us any one of them thing if I call the police, you know, make them know I call the police, yeah? Because of some features, you know, and it I want to work as them too. But this are all cheap, you know, the Labour parties, they may do anything because them say they may do anything for staying in power. Nothing past them. And it's frightening. Yes, and I remember them do mapping. Always started down there, so with Mike and everything down there, so them they do mapping down there, you know. Like you have how much over them take you and do mapping and make money. When them did their carrying and always started, them they do mapping. Think that it make him lose too. So them do mapping in a Portland too. Them they do mapping. Talk to people and people tell people about them mad at the one them from in a mobile. Because them they go down there with bus. So them make you register, you live at a property or a place there, and you live at a place where you never live in there. So them see who have more, where them say right, we win. So you always move people from Tivoli or somebody or in a Spanish town, in a St. Catherine or down. Play a foolish system going with them for start get locked up for these things. These things are fraud and bogus and them for start get locked up. These people have no authority to talk to people still, and Jones are the minions them, you know. Nasty, you know. Same like how Big Mama them a propaganda machine. And listen, them not understand when you talk to people who vote and act. I want thing with me, you know. To me is the pan the gun and me talk to a lot of people, me just carry them, flap them. See? Because them dangerous. When EOJ have to come out and point out these things, you must know how desperate. And we are telling them, we can tell them, yo brother, you lead by 99.9%, man. Go on, man. Okay, election. Go on, man. You see, do that green that poll come out and we're not going. But this how them desperate. And it not help them still. I'm going to tell you now again, real socialists do not switch.
That's right.
Yes? Anything else to switch. Whether you want to be counselor, this and them there, them that turn coat.
Never real.
Man, that turn coat. See, it wasn't a real manly as a real socialist. Socialists don't switch. Them know about struggles. Yes? And them need to make things better and build up the thing. Them not switch. See? Anything where say the kid can't switch for them 5 grand and a half and a little thing, you know, them never go. Keep them away. Make them stay with them there. Yeah? Make them turn with them there. We just get something here so where only them fling out, say, Audrey Marks, she will be going what is so. Them not figure out anywhere from out in the state. Them never remember them never want to. She not work, you know. She not work. She one of them will not do nothing at all. So I'm gonna try to get them up on some pay bill. That means when they get kicked out, them still, I don't know. But I'm gonna try to put them in something. Take big dirty thinking, Google Gaga say, I want to know a from Bullfoot. Yeah? Oh, Google Gaga. When I know a from Bullfoot. So okay. So I got the beat Robert, they move Robert Chin, breaking news. I'm going to look at breaking news right now. Look. When you see this? Him just get beaten, you see it? In selection. So they move Robert Chin. If you go, no care what them do, you see it, them not ready yet, you know. Eh? Yes. That now help them, you know. So him move Robert Chin, you know. How many people them don't want to see? Yeah, see election result, yeah. I'm just going as it right away, you know. Yeah, them I watch men and say, man, not the wilderness, you dangerous. See, eh? Yeah. So him score 221, Chin score 145, and the other one at the bottom they played, him score 41. So in the seat, Chin. Move it just now. Just now. Alright? Them have them things, so them push out chin. You remember me that chin and say them throw him under the bus and them thing there? It don't make no sense. Yes. Google now have no sense in the world. No sense. I put him up there. Argue marks on this is how them put argue marks on people. I'm sure now. So them all this in my eye line, you know, you have an election. For an election, you know, those you can call it with that March, April soon start. So you have May, June, July, August, September the most, like 5 months, right? And see where I do appoint people that talk about minister and for growth and for the, you know, see the guy I eat that. You know, see Andrew, when I do try to catch him on some pay bill for something or something, man. You know, he might try do himself that when him get kicked out, him can't stay. He must in a politics in their prison. Let me say I can big it up and show them a little bit more.
Him want loyalty till after the election, him want loyalty.
Yeah, yeah. So that's him want brothers. So see that? You see the time? You see the all right, look. Them say prime minister, I don't know them put, but when I put the offer, me call the dirty drunk on, don't put no DR, because I don't understand DR. DR stand for dirty drunker in our music, me do. Dirty, yeah, yeah. Dirty drunker. Dirty drunker. You know what I say, right? I try to be nice. Dirty drunker. You know what they are.
Yeah, man, how way I say, man.
All right,
come on.
So me not read the DR there. All right, watch out. Look here. So you take argue marks so nobody no want to see them that kick out in the US. Because them that kick out, you know. Them never renew nothing at all for you. See how? And who's bought him same Japan now, brother? Appoint ministry of without portfolio. Transformation. Transformation for do what's that? Wealth of what kind of experience argue marks have? Then never look at it. I'll be a fucking talk to you know. Argue marks of wealth of experience. Doing what? Blowing fruit. What shall I do? Wealth of experience doing what? Who no argue marks of wealth of experience doing anything matter about wealth of experience? Running paymaster. Then get it bank up. What is for? What is for now? What is for? And then he put a apocalypse. Some ministry in a state or something in a tourism. As soon election, you know, no time for this. Some me don't know where him say I do say I shuffle cabinet. Film already never shuffle yet. Catch him and just point him in there. Desperation. This is bullshit.
You know, say I draft Andrew Wallace a play with the people in the party. I draft him a play, you know.
I push out the real labor, right? Them and I push in.
I draft him a play. You understand? Because me never know of no party where in a them type of situation are leading up to a general election where I be a shuffling around.
Right.
Be a moving from here, moving from there, and all of the people where you see my draft and none of them not qualify. Because remember Audrey Marks, you know, a fake ambassador that, you know, in our time in the US, you know. She's a fake. She's a propaganda for the GLP.
No more better. Let me tell you, Pastor Rick, my brother, man. And we all know when we go to battle, like John them, man, they have your people like we and them make Pastor pray for them. You good. Me make him pray for you when they done. But you see me, you know, me not make nothing make me skin over, so me have to let it out, yeah? All right. Yeah, man, good. Continue.
Yeah, man, she was just a propaganda mouthpiece for the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand? And
Yes.
I mean, she never represent the entire diaspora in America.
Yes.
You understand? Because she biased and everybody know that. She not speak truth to power. She corrupt. So you can't have them people now and move them, yeah, into Jamaica space and put them in a transformation. Yeah, where Andrew want transform right now. Where Andrew can transform right now. The people don't want him. So what kind of transformation am I talking about?
Transform female.
But yeah, this was the office of the Prime Minister. Remember, you know, hey, in there supposed to frowns you up though. You me no want to smoke people and me no want the office. Impossible. Google kaka. This a one ya. Bug life in there. This ya. And everybody just in there so. In a 1 year condition unit. It's bad, man.
Very bad. And it's very bad, you know. It's very bad. And yeah, hear me now, my brother. The appointment of Google Gaga. I said that idiot with the entire world know about. Yeah, because the world watch we. And them sister Google Gaga idiot. Him can't talk. They know say Andrew Wallace further embarrassed Jamaica by appointing nasty Google Gaga as the ambassador to Jamaica and America. Eh? Remember, that is the man who go America will call the people them criminal, you know.
Yeah, man. Google has said, you know. Google I'm not saying.
The man go America will call the people them criminals. You understand? Then the people them are going to embrace this piece of garbage ambassador out there.
Nah.
Where them already know about. The world know about Google Gaga.
If you go, man.
But at one time him did lose him US visa, you know. So him probably just have a diplomatic thing now. But him are going to meet with him US counterpart and say, I'm not wearing my police hat.
Him now wearing diplomatic hat. Can't remember my ass said, you know. Google now have no sense, you know.
Google an idiot. Plain idiot. Google can't talk 3 line of sentence. Him can't even do 1 line of sentence before him start scratch. Before him start him scratching. You understand? So Andrew Wallace Ongla embarrassed Jamaica on the international stage. You understand? I think him could have done a lot better than selecting Google Gaga. Yeah? Because I bet time they put big. I bet time this. Well, I bet time they send Big Mama over there. Big nasty thinking mama.
No,
yeah.
Brother, he wouldn't do no work. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I can just mention about Big Mama, man. That's something to know. But before, you know, same guy at night time, you know. You know, at night, he wouldn't have the work to do. A Big Mama that in there, so it done. It done, you know, find Big Mama there, so. Me can't tell you Big Mama that guy. But here, this before, I mean, I say people, you know.
If I'm not going to have a party them in December.
Hey, that's why I'm saying to send Big Mama over there, you know. Remember, Big Mama features over there, so nothing, you know.
It done. Game over. He gonna get the work done. I'm not Big Mama now. But hear this. Before me, I touch something on Big Mama, but before that, hear this. She know him appointed her in the ministry, right? Adromark has been appointed as minister without portfolio in the office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for efficiency. So never so what she can with efficiency. How again?
With 5 months
innovation.
To go. Joke, man.
Okay, yeah. You know, so Andrew for going on. At times for going on when people. But you find minister money, give them. He might win a recession and he might put more people that call them minister, but a junior minister, them still get paid. Them still get paid. So I'm again friend them, hear this. Remember say what I said now? Innovation and digital transformation. I don't Marx know about non-digital. I don't think she can use computer good. I Marx have 10 to over finger, you know. See? This don't make no sense.
But you know,
even my grandson can use computer better than that. Watch out. See him coming and climb up there, say hello. High five. Yeah. See? Daddy Foodie can use computer better than Andrew Marx. You understand?
But yes. You know, the Prime Minister have a pattern for always match people in the wrong position. And you can look on Failval when she did their education. Tufton at Ministry of Health. Chang at security. Him just don't have the mind, the intelligence. Him lack knowledge and the skill set to appoint people in the right position. And so this is just a continuation of him incompetency. But when you look at, I have a feeling the election will be called sometime in June. They have to call it before hurricane season because the sparks never spark. reach just as a little patch thing where them a patch over some pothole. And when hurricane season come, which start June the 1st, the whole of that will go wash away. And we're back to square one with one heap of pothole and deplorable roads. So you don't want to head into an election with the road they mash up again. That's recipe for disaster. So I feel like him have to call election by late May, early June. So appointing Audrey with 3 months to go if them call it by June, it's a waste of time. Waste of taxpayers' funding. She not need to come work for 3 months. Doing what? What policies can she implement in an election year? And as soon as them call the election, the parliament will be dissolved.
That is it.
It's a waste of taxpayers' money. And this prime minister is famous for fraud, waste, and abuse. And him continue that trend. And you can even see it even to this day. That's what he's doing. Fraud, waste, abuse.
Yeah, but watch out, Pastor. You just said something a while ago, you know. You asked a question, you know. Yeah. As it relates to Andrew Wallace and placing the people in the wrong position. But me gonna ask you and Lonesome now. You don't feel say Andrew have anybody good in the round him when he can put in the right place?
But there's no right place. There's an election right now. So
as it relates to what Pastor Ricky said, he might put them in the wrong position, yeah? But now nobody around him was suitable. All of them are garbage, you know. All of them are garbage. This is why he can't get them appointment them right. Because now no suitable candidate around him. For none of the posts them becomes available. You understand?
You know why Sir Melting Pot? Him never take him waste 9 years. When I work as a manager, we train people. Even if them don't have the skill, you train them and you equip them and you get them ready for the position. So for 9 years, him not train them.
Yeah, man, him train them, Pastor.
No, hear what him do. Him show up at every ribbon cutting. Him show up at every groundbreaking ceremony. Him show up on everything what him supposed to do. Him not train.
Yeah, but let me tell you, him train them, man. Remember, I'm training them off for steal and do corruption, you know. You know, see the whole of them in that. Him train them. That was him curriculum where him have to utilize.
Not about working for the people.
No, Andrew never going to the thing for work for the Jamaican people. Andrew never did go in there for work for Jamaican people, you know. Andrew going there for work for himself and he make some people have some opportunity to protect him so them work like how them see him work too. Right. This is why the country have so much high-level corruption and crime as it relates to the finance side of the country. This is why $3 trillion cannot be accounted for. This is why when we look on all the various ministries, we see the amount of billions them with shortfall. This is why 12.02 billion missing from under theme office when they're supposed to spend the money. You understand? So if not nobody around him, man, where am I going to teach nothing good? Him just teach them how to be corrupted and how to do criminality. This is why the whole of them have accounting at SSL, you know. Yeah. This is why you say Vaz are the chairman for the account them where the JLP them have in at SSL, you know. The whole of them mix up in it.
Right.
This is why you see the whole of up faster. This is why you see the whole of them share up too much oil from down at Petrojam half gas station, you know. Yeah. And them are the thing where we know them carry out and so them work day to day. This is why you see Tough Town have license to import rice. And now do nothing to upgrade the hospital level where him are the minister for.
Marks, what appointment is really to draw the public?
That's really, yeah. Yeah, the Audrey Marks appointment is really a drain. Yes. The public purse, free money.
Yeah, man.
This is garbage. This is garbage because you show up an election and you talk about, you know, what you're going to do and, you know, this and that. Like, when I do, I look at Tycoon Pine in the paper tomorrow. Them write about vast experience. We know Audrey Marks. We know Audrey Marks and we know Bill schooling.
Right.
No, me never say no. Me just say me know Audrey Marks and we know Bill schooling.
Yeah, them we know that.
You know Bill Squalling.
Them we know where that connect to.
You know, you might trust. I mean, know Bill Squalling too.
Them we know where that connect to. Same way.
So we know Adjo Marks. I mean, know Bill Squalling. I mean, know you might trust. I mean, know Bill Squalling.
Yeah.
Yes.
So where we are look on right now, you know, this we are look on Andrew as an incompetent man to begin with, much less a leader. He is an incompetent person in his own individual space, much less we give him Jamaica for another 5 years.
No.
He mash up Jamaica already, you know.
Definitely.
So you know, so if you give him 5 more years, what am I gonna do with Jamaica now? I'm gonna destroy it further. You understand? So we can't have him on the ballot paper, much less to have him as a man where I go win to represent Jamaicans again. Him shouldn't be on the ballot paper, and several of them in the party to come off of the ballot paper. Because them name in a corruption and illicit enrichment. Them name called for the whole heap of thing. Them not credible. Man, we all beat all them wife with stool in a public space. Eh? I want the woman them down at them ear, you know. Make sure no one vote for the judge wrong, you know. Because if a woman I want to share the sentiment of a woman and the feelings, yeah, where a woman have within herself, you know. When she knows that woman they feel embarrassed now, buy them buy out she, you know. But true, she an idiot. She make them buy out after the man disgrace her and the worldwide. No, you understand?
You know, say, brother, you know, say, Andrew want to disrespect to Jamaica people, though, brother. Andrew take them people and just say, okay, pushing in the Senate and then turning a minister. No experience, not at all, you know.
Not at all.
Experience. By running Master, run it up, run up your thing and you're gone and then put it there. So, because you know Bill Schooling, me know Bill Schooling, and I know Adjo Marks. Yes, we know them, right? Yes. We will say, country come, we know Bill Schooling. Me know you in my trust. You know all well, she changed pampers now with her husband. But me know Bill Schooling too. Yes. Yeah? No, you take her and tell her a minister without portfolio put in your office. In there's a 2 ram up. In there's a 2 ram up now. For what?
In the frozen.
What am I doing around anywhere now? I waste some money them thing. Him put a apocalypse to, you know.
So,
yeah.
You know.
What we need for the now is release our job description in the paper. So we know what is our job description. Why is she, you know, appointed with in an election year when the parliament will be dissolved shortly? What is our role?
It doesn't make no sense. You never try to do this right now. It just don't make no sense. This is the first time I ever see a parliament. The amount of senator, because I promise them I get promised things and I move and you story around one put in a senator and then turn them into this and turn them into that. That don't make no sense. This is garbage.
Leadership.
The man must step on a ballot.
Leadership.
He must step on no ballot around there. He's a goddamn disgrace. And you notice him can't talk about Mark Golden, you know. I just set a PMP, so I'm oh, I'm going to show you something about him right now, too. Oh, I'm going to tell you about all the PMP, Mark Golden, I run against, you know. I'm a matter of fact, him should have shown me what him do. But the people them live through. Not for tell me about Michael Manley, but we have to correct him and correct the nastiness them. Not for tell me about PJ, but the most and most of every one of the Prime Minister them. Him do PJ the more than from Buster go to Siago, come to him, the Jlp, him not do nothing. Combine. PG put it, wanna check it and think about me at it.
Yeah, sure, yeah, man.
PJ the more combine the one of them a garbage. Yeah. PJ make them a survive. PJ be the power man to do. Don't make nobody trick on up. Nobody, number one, none of us can do no one research. Don't take it from me.
If you take our PJ, we wouldn't have Jamaica today.
No, some man to do them foundation and change up that car. The big boy, the alone that control that, and PJ come to treat them and change stuff. Combine. Yeah. The one of them put them together, combine PJ the more. You understand? Them. See?
The only thing Mr. the Prime Minister are doing as we're saying alone some is desecrate the House of Parliament. You know?
Of course, in desecrate.
Because
Yes.
some like a Senate where my drop in there, you know. Them they're not senator, you know. Them they are Senate. You understand? And the people them where
news Friday gone. You break a news Friday even me here Father alone, sir.
Yeah, man. What the beta? But what tag?
We never get to see it, but me here say you break a big story.
Yeah, man. You remember somebody always do that live, you know?
Yeah, man. We have war tag where we want him here right there now, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, and war tag thing can make public where you hear the full settings, you know. Where you're listening and hear where I go on, you know. War tag a piece of shit. But at them, the Senate there and the dragon in a House of Parliament. That's why a long time I make the people them know say desecrate the place.
Of course.
This Andrew Wallace guy here. Him is a malicious person within his own self. You understand? Him not think straight, you know.
Yes.
Him does not think straight. Because what him do is like him not care, him nonsensical. I don't think Andrew Wallace ever consider what him do before him do it, you know. You know when Andrew know what him do, and when we burn it, you know. I'm say, well then, you know, when we talk, you know, a serious type of information we are put out there, you know. Because just look, war tag, yeah, we know him and nobody. And see him come prove himself. Him come prove himself. So if anybody that say, boy, we are pick on them and this and that and with this and that, no, war tag come prove himself. You know, we hear war tag lifestyle where I live. We don't even have to tell you no. When the time come, you know, we hear it.
So when you say for dig 2 pit, for dig 1 pit, him for dig 2 pit, one for himself, so he can drop in it.
Yeah. Him for go prison, yes, lonesome. Him for go prison.
My wife, she called police there, and the police inside their charge. Him draw a gun for that, you know.
Really?
Yeah, yes, and them go to the yard, and them do this, yeah.
Wow.
You understand? You see what I say?
That's why I'm calling himself sheriff. Okay.
And them type of people that Andrew draw up in a Senate, man, and desecrate the House of Parliament. Them the shit house enough in a Parliament, you know.
Yeah, man.
Them they are not nobody.
Show me a company, I tell you who you are.
Yes. So him no good, none talk. So him do a master of Parliament. I put more him there. No him there, man. The time son around put me in, because eagle my fly, me watch him. Me have the eagle eye. I be in this, me put on him, because I'm a piece of shit. And nobody must give him no interview around and them thing there. I'm a tough factor, put him that the thing that him end up in a thing, you know, because see it look on it. He end up in it, him make it, you know, because when I around put him, you know.
Yeah, him have to make it.
Right, yes, you make it. Him dead, man. Aye. What I get dead, man. All right, so him make it. So
hey, but watch out, panelists. When you look through the Labour Party, it look like most of them in the beat them, man.
Yeah, man.
I be a beater man, me see there, you know. Them war amongst them one another who now get beaten from the leader of the party. Them a beat them woman publicly. Them go on with all type of shenanigans. Man all are going a dark building. You know, spend much hour in there in a pitch black dark building well owned by the state. And carry out them illicit behavior. Down a KSMAC and a feather you hear how down there so used to run, it was a war house. So when you look them people are not credible and them want 5 more years, Jamaican people not fool. No. Jamaican people wise up to the reality of where I run the world. You understand? Because remember, you know, you think foreign could have run like Jamaica and Jamaican leave Jamaica and go foreign and make a life. The economy wouldn't do that. Nothing wouldn't do that for we. So we want Jamaica run like how the foreign country them run, the first world country them. So when we see some idiot come and chat up them thinking mouth when we are trying to set the things straight and to build back the country and to move the corrupted people, we have to deal with them like garbage too. Because them self-centered, you know. Because them do a sponsor by the sponsor. You understand? And the sponsor, the Jamaica Labour Party, we have to take the taxpayers' money and pay them nasty bloggers, yeah. Yeah, for come out, come gossip them out. Yeah, and come run over upon some credible platform to see it. you know, relevancy. But we know them not relevant. That's why we call them shit and run away and call them sperm wheel or anything. Because we not deal with them type of garbage where we say Andrew Wallace have pack up round him all in a parliament man carry them gone, you know. War tag for go chuck off in a cesspool, you know. War tag a piece of shit. Because you have big man and you have good job and you raise free money from Andrew Wallace. You're supposed to live a good life. You're not supposed to go out with them because domestic thing the way you go out with a piece of shit house. But you want to come represent people in a Jamaica. When you in your yard, you can't represent a piece of shit war tag. Eh? You know, say Andrew lose the head. Andrew a lunatic, you know. And we don't want no more lunatic prime minister in the space. Because Andrew control the house and walk out. Because Mark Golden and the party representative attack the truth in them. Walk out! You say Andrew a lunatic. You can't control the house where you have the majority, but you make the minority make you walk out. Then there's something wrong with Andrew. I yield back the floor.
Well, get ready this week for that again. It might run out this time.
Yeah, just repeat.
Now, I say get ready for part 2. It might run out again this week when Comrade Mark Golden rise to his feet.
All right, so we'll turn up on that now. But before we turn up on that, yesterday, me a talk. I point out, and I say to Andrew when I watch, when I hear that, you know, you have Sir Mark Golden out there, and the PMP and Uno, I want to say, I want to do work, nobody not see it. You should have tried to make a case. You must make a case to nobody. Let me tell you something. You say for work, nobody, not even me. Believe, only know my style. I would never come and say, the man working and do this and do this. We not take away things like that from you. No, I'm not. You lie and you're dangerous. Saying I want to do PR. When people are drop off a bed and are dead, the woman more than $95,000 worth of thing gone. The youth in a KPH get gunshot over how much? Over 18 hours, nothing at all. And then we want to just go and tell lie. Remember, people lose life lost. People lose them life. Them loved one lose them life. Yes, I want to continue to tell like when look the school thing going on the road, they mash up and all kind of things. The major things, I mean, you still going and telling lie. See, you can't defend yourself, but you tell people about, I will tell you about Patterson, and I will tell you about the 70s. You can't tell them about Marcus Garvey too. Him dead and gone, the man not trouble to be. But all this way you talk about Mandy was lie. And you make a million them run out with it. Them talk things about Buster, but for me never know the history. Remember Michael man, this is the first instance. No, the jacket and tie can't fool around here. We flap the wall on you know, now shit, you know. Yes, we now shit too. Yes. So me attack. So he must come out and say nothing else but show people them what him do. You shouldn't even have to show nobody. Because honestly, if you work good, nobody now move good. They will not. You know, if you beg them. But you not trickster. You want to trick them again and tell them about the PMP mash up the 90s and them bill what you have right now. Everywhere you go and cut a ribbon, I see Michael man the signature behind you. I see NHT. Everywhere you talk, you cut a ribbon. Everything we want to move from, I see Patterson's signature, enough for you too. The whole I want to know. I see fly green, down the agriculture. Yeah. Rather, Patterson's signature. I soon have telephone, blah, 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 Patterson's signature. I soon have drive by highway, Patterson's signature. I see the people that I get one kind of thing, I say all kind of things, that's Patterson's signature, what happened to you know? And it continues, I say a big mama them are Patterson's signature too. Because RGR, JBC, if we have still have the 2 radio stations, we don't get no job. Them train them people, papa, and them keep them till them dead. You understand? So when that ways, we don't there, you know, I do repeat and the whole on a radio station and them thing there. Thank God for Patterson, yeah? And what him do, because him could have done a low fault like you. Nobody can make uno call the man name. Uno too disrespectful. Let me tell you this. You see when an administration, you know, business are where you come and you do something and it's solid, where we can point out like that to everybody benefit off of. You feel a bill pan that, but you don't try to rub out the people them when I eat your bill pan and a lift pan. You that dirty, nasty clubhouse, uno. Yes? Yeah, man. A bad mind clubhouse, and you know, see, have some clubhouse live in front and them want bad mind the people. Them have.
Yeah, that watch is not lonesome. and Pastor Ricky.
Nastiness.
Well, I know when Patterson bring in back the buses, them, you know, them call them chichi bus, you know. You understand? But look how much of them go hitch up in the chichi bus nest and mash it up. You have Broom, you have Owen Ellington, and you have Killavars, and many more of them will benefit off of the chichi bus when them change it name when them come in and call it yellow bus. This is how these people operate. Them are nastiness. They are nastiness. Yeah, because something where them where Siaga mash up, you know, and Patterson bring back, you know. Them discriminate it, you know, and call it chichi bus. But when them come in, them reverse it and call it yellow bus, and the whole of them going to go yam out the yellow bus. Run it up to $11.8 billion in a deficit in a no time. Mashed up the fleet from 630 odd buses to about 200 odd left now. Yeah. You understand? All nasty killer bars. I benefit from it. Big old womb broom. Ratcliffe Lewis benefit from it. Nasty in Ellington. Yeah. We rob the whole of Jamaica. Because I have Jamaican vehicle, you know, I use, I do security work, you know. I not pay about the state nothing for with tire, for with fuel, for the vehicle itself. Nothing, you know. I make millions of dollars, you know. Him and the same nasty broom, you know. Him and the same broom. I see the two of them end up at JUTC. Them are garbage.
Watch me now.
And when you look at the nasty killer bars come around them, how would them do? Them bankrupt JUTC to the tune of nearly $12 billion.
No, 18. But watch me now. Because 18, we not the weather 18 now. 18
billion. All right.
Them have to give around nearly 10.8 billion, and then we still have like 6.7 billion in the red right now, same way. So them run it and bank it up. But watch this now. When we just finish them with Dayton Campbell. Dayton Campbell is a real doctor. Dayton Campbell, he working in a private hospital, right? He working in a private hospital. And
yeah,
I talked about Dayton Campbell yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. And one of them I talk about, feel up now, you have a real doctor. Me not talk some doctor like Dr. Wem name, the one who run the hospital now again. Wem name?
Tough tongue.
Tough tongue. Dr. Tough tongue. With the little name where, you know, people that talk titty juice and them video it and then I say, well, you're going to charge you for them themselves video it and put it out. Me not talk Dr. Tough tongue. Right? Me not talk real doctor, but look about thousands of people every year. And me never hear a patient come and say, him do this and him do that. Yes, but yes, still not would they don't look idiot self. Run and say the man are not an agintai where people write up. The man are not like who run and Jonas. No. You understand? So it don't make no sense. You have a doctor, you know. And you never hear a woman or anybody come up. Let me tell you something. I can't tell you something. I'm glad sir. Let me tell you who me glad sir was not doctor, read doctor about the Big Mama. Charles Davis, Queenie, Patrick Bailey. Because if them that was doctor and Andrew at the Prime Minister, the whole on the mandatory, it have to go and for them practice. And when you ever hurt you, man, I say you ever hurt your piece of your prostate, man, look down on it. And remember, when I get locked up. You understand? Everything where you're going to for your elbow, testicle. People in your prostate, touch up, and remember, poor one no about doctor with that one look, it's a Big Mama on the doctor. Me that sorry for you. Every can imagine like go down and fly down in same piece.
You're mad man. Yes, yeah, I mean I go down there from them the garbage down the Queenie Big Mama, you're mad? No, sir. I rather stay with my prostate. Them the garbage say you're mad loadsome.
Big Mama laugh, you know. Big Mama laugh, I say, you're damn right. Yeah?
You're mad.
People have to report him every minute.
And the next thing we down when you look at a long tongue come around,
No, me I tell you. And what
Long-
you better hurt him. No Fensic, no Panadol. Make
Yeah.
it in prostate.
Prostate. Everything a prostate.
Everything, you need a colonoscopy. At
The man them gone a prostate.
And colon because you have a yes. You need, and then them have all the binacles and a look, you know, and a send and a touch your prostate. Maybe.
But you can't, but what I know, that nobody, that nobody, you can't imagine you just go down there for your ear infection, and the man them gone weird up your prostate.
You feel your prostate and shift all over the place. Big mama there.
You're mad, man.
That doctor there tell a real doctor. You never
Yeah.
and mention nothing. Them not easy. You're lucky Big Mama was not doctor down the doctor Big Mama. I just sorry for someone who you see. Colon, yeah man. Colonoscopy, yeah man. That all that as a you them not just but you need a colonoscopy. Yeah man. Your prostate.
Hey, I want.
Is a prostate.
I would like in the care of Big Mama as a doctor and then Terry Long Tongue turn up as a nurse.
They don't double is that man.
And Queenie as a porter.
You're just dead. You're just gone. Eh? No man who have no cancer around there. Them that flankster.
Yeah.
Eh? No man. Andrew is that force, you know. When the police are come lock you up if you're not going to take your prostate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But Andrew, that take out something like the nits and force you to make sure you go up a Big Mama institution.
Boy, water come on my eye. If you attack a water come on my eye, if you wipe my eye, no.
I sit here, man.
When you look on the nits, make sure Big Mama surgery, your prostate have a check up in the north and you know. You have to go get your prostate check. You have to go up there. Boy, Big Mama, my elbow hurt me. It's part of your prostate it need to fix. And
So you say, so what on the lonesome? What you want to know? The man make it mandatory like how you have to get your police record to get your passport and everything there.
Same way, because Andrew, anything what Big Mama say, you know, Andrew can deal with it. Anything where Big Mama make a deal with it. So you know it go already. You know, me that side for the man, them that boy, them that runway, you know. I know that's the man I go through the bar that Trump couldn't stop them.
No, Trump can't stop nobody. I remember people are flee, you know, through desperation to save them life and them prostate, you know.
What? When you say mama put on the gloves now and mama come and say, yeah, the prostate specialist.
Yeah.
And you see, then change your back because you have to get the prostate check for pass, you know. Yeah? You know that already. You have to run where a good thing man like that boy. Yeah, because I want my original laugh. Look at her. Well,
and you're right, you know, alone, so me talk it funny, but that's true, you know, because I remember Andrew award these men, you know, all type of various pose and position, you know.
Yeah. Look at her.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Big Mama, boy, me I tell you, eh? Yeah, man. So me that's a phone, you know. When I feel walk, yes. Yes. And then I remember, you know, the needs, them that take on what them did one, your DNA. Can you imagine?
The DNA.
Your prostate, Big Mama,
Biometric.
your biometric and your prostate.
Me I tell you.
And put a prison term on it if you don't do it, or a fine.
A prison term. 50.
No, I'm gonna put prison term on this now. Because I want to lock you up somewhere where Big Mama can come, you know, check in for you, you know.
Build a new prison.
Yeah, you understand? Because I remember, you know, in the niche now, they will fine you. Yeah, but this now, because of Big Mama and him, you know, hospital administration, a prison, I will go if you know, sign up to this thing, you know.
And you dictate them that way. No, man,
You might do it. I'm not joking, you might do it.
But all them talk, him and Queenie, the one of them, that was them plan. You see that?
Yeah, man.
What them say thing that they have? 25. What them they say? The president have now. What the plan when they have? Wait name again. Chapter 20. Wait name 25.
Thing.
And the same thing Big Andrew them have Big Mama, they can laugh after it right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Remember
But
that
Big
give
Mama that I wait for the planet now, I come through Big Mama where I feel you.
come there prostate.
Eh?
Remember that give out free health care for the first time for you come there prostate.
A Big Mama will deal with it. Can you imagine you going up a video, cock up like acrobat, Big Mama test the prostate? Eh?
Boy, what a sight. What a sight that is, man. Boy, I tell you, just with envisages that side people drop down, you know.
Yeah,
Big Mama.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I deal with
Hey,
it.
but as I said, you know, it sound funny, but that's true.
Project 25. No, but the one at Jamaica named Prostate 25, you know. Run by Andrew and Big Mama, them, you know. Them that get a contract, you know. Yes, a good thing. Cause Big Mama, at the Queen thing, go do him doctor thing, doctorate, and say him a doctor.
No, it's not, he didn't earn a doctorate. That's a lie. He never earned a doctorate. If did a PhD.
No, he would have get it faster. He would have get him doctorate like Andrew. You understand?
Can nobody now make Big Mama be a doctor?
Prime Minister don't have a doctorate. He's
no,
a liar.
A by doctorate, that man.
By doctorate, him have. We know.
He gets an honorary doctorate from the Delaware University, but he never earned a doctorate. Put it that way. He never earned the study feet and do his dissertation.
So Pastor, where you say Andrew by the doctorate from Delaware?
But
honorary one. I guess
no, may I ask you, Pastor, you know, because over your place him coming now. Where you say him buy it?
Spend some money and get the doctorate. I buy doctorate.
Him buy it, you know, Pastor. You never know.
Them confer one for him for free, but he never earned one.
No, remember them spend the money now. And Pastor Ricky, them did spend some money like them a sponsor something. I buy, you know.
Yeah, man, them a sponsor something, some training for police, man. You forgot?
The CG in New York helped him get the honorary doctorate.
That's she same one. And the same thing from last year, you know. But them just hold it down, kind they get it, you know. Because we see when them have him and me have the video. So them have two wheeler going bad, them wait. And
them wait, man.
Year, them a talk about them a put that one in there, so them wait, that's them work. See,
yeah, he's not a doctor.
You see, Melton, you know,
no, but
PhD.
No, I'm going to chat.
Make Pastor Ricky read it for you. It's up on the top. You want to read it? Melton.
Which one?
Iron cast.
Who said that?
Well, Paula some for your iron cast.
You can go down there.
Paula, you're right, you know, but me not go down the Paula. But if me not go move for your iron cast, but me not go right, you know. Me a clean out the cabinet your first. Clean out the garbage them out there.
Yeah. They said that anybody might ask.
That's a Big Mama terrible, man. My God.
But Big Mama, they're not Big Mama that. I could look at Andrew only son him look eat that thing when I push out. Because me think as a government, you didn't have to do not much. People, that's the way you do. But to come and try and vaccinate the people, the foolishness. And I tell them about, you know, the past, but nothing in the past. We can't show and say, the troubles were in the past, I only give the trouble. Yes? Him skip over abuse, and can't mention abuse and theme term, you know. That one term there, you know. Mash up the country. Mash it up. Yeah, mash it up. Look,
them always go on like them want hide Bruce Gold in one term, man.
Aye. People want to listen this, right? Andrew say, now I play him, but I start from here first. Andrew say, at the rain the other day, mash up the road them. Him say, a burial, put the place in a recession, and then the rain mash up all of the road. Hear this before him say that though. Hear this.
Are some residents being paid to protest for bad roads? So says Prime Minister Andrew Holness. The response comes amid ongoing calls from residents for better roads. The Prime Minister is, however, promising better roads for more communities in the coming months. The details in this report from Dwayne Anderson.
Cries and complaints for better roads, a common feature of everyday life in Jamaica. But a stunning claim this afternoon from the Prime Minister Andrew Holness about the motive behind some of these civil actions.
Hear this. If I lie straight line, I'm going to tell you now. He might question it and then him double down and say true. Just listening.
I am aware that there are many protests that are being orchestrated. And we know, some people are being paid to do this.
Mr.
Yeah, when we know. That is a lie.
That's what FEMA government do.
These are the disrespect. Where, when thing out upon the people them all the time. And then, I tell you, so the road them bad over 40 years, I'm not going to play something else against him. You hear this? Yeah, man. Where you say, who does see from, Michael? Oh, yeah, man. Oh, you mean? Big up the whole of Manchester. All right, big up the place.
Holness did not state who are the people paying residents to protest, but did explain that many of the roads residents are protesting for did not fall into disrepair since he took office.
During the time when the opposition was in government, those roads were being protested about.
It is.
Many times.
Many times. Not going to say no.
And those roads were in a deplorable state of disrepair.
Okay.
And they were never repaired.
So now, him are the Prime Minister for 2 terms. And him coming and tell lie again. During the time of the opposition, that's when Porsche fixed back the place. The road, them never station either. Them did have the funds where them repair road.
Right.
Him just fling himself under the bus. Him just, hold on there. Him just threw him nasty self under the bus again.
And the big man, no brother, and the big mama.
And the big mama, yeah. Because if him know from, when the PMP in power said them road there was problem road where, people that demonstrate about, him should have come fix them. Because I know about them from them time there.
No,
Him just threw himself on a big mama.
Well, I know I'm not play the next thing with him again, You hear these people, instead of them fix the road, and nearly 10 years in cock up the like acrobat, and I tell you from the PMP time. I remember him is not the opposition. Him are not the opposition. Him are the Prime Minister, the so-called 21%, 28% Prime Minister.
Bank account, yeah.
21%, 28 with a size 13 wife.
All right.
I didn't know.
And I want to tell you.
Somebody. Yeah.
Never touched.
Yeah.
That said, he explained the government is in a better position now to fix more roads, thanks to the economic management of the country.
Yeah, this now. Thanks to the economy, this is 2023. Now, I'm going to play next thing after this. I'm going to show the people say he cannot be trusted or him lie. He said never touch. The PMP, and said that mean the road they mash up then. All right, let's continue. Yeah, I'm going to tell you all people them thief around him. Just listen.
The Prime Minister is therefore promising improvements for some roads. Many of the roads will be fixed through the recently launched Spark program. He also gave an assurance that roads won't be fixed on a partisan basis.
The challenge is not the money. The challenge is how to spend it without corruption.
You hear people? Me not have to tell us them corrupt. A 49 them have. And them have spend the money. You hear what I'm saying? Without
right.
Corruption. And foot and mouth. No, him thing him foot. Up in him nose. Him mouth can't hold him foot. Too smart him foot. Him nose can't hold it. Him fling him foot in him nose all the time. And foot and nose. Yes?
Not the money. The challenge is how to spend it without corruption.
Yeah.
How to spend it to ensure that the public is satisfied that the right roads were repaired, and how to spend it efficiently.
Yeah. So repeat that 2 times and tell us them a thief. Him tell us them a chop the money, them corrupted. And he said so, him just say it without corruption. Him said the money wasn't a problem. I lie, the money a problem. We have shortfall. But this is how him lie. Listen this now. Him will not come to this now. You remember him said the road them bad for me at the PMP time. Yeah, what did man just come say when the road mash up now? Listen again, good. Listen him good.
Times, bad government with bad policies
can throw economies into a recession. Now, what has caused the last 2 quarters of the economy not to show growth? It's simple. One, we had Hurricane Beryl.
Hear this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
In July, and that impacted the agricultural sector in a significant way. And what happened after Hurricane Beryl? We had a sustained period of heavy rains, which literally destroyed our road infrastructure.
No, that makes sense now. You hear me last a while? Him said the PMP ain't not fixed from long time. No, him said the rain was just fall in October and thing destroy the whole road infrastructure. Not my work. That me tell you, say it's time for go away, you know, people. At time for him go away, you know. Let me play it back again. You hear the blame now? Yeah.
We had Hurricane Beryl.
So did the Caribbean.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
In July, and that impacted the agricultural sector in a significant way. And what happened after Hurricane Beryl? We had a sustained period of heavy rains, which literally destroyed our road infrastructure.
No, anybody can lie like this? Anybody can lie like this, people? You can't believe this? The man don't just play a tape. The year before, I tell you, say, the road them bad and PMP pay them for them and straight. And him say, oh, the road them did stay. And I know it stays so because from way back in the PMP time in a fix. I don't know how far gone in gone back. Never touched Goose yet because he was a part of that. Now he must say the rain couple months ago destroyed the whole road infrastructure. Yeah? Oh, you ever follow a guy like this? Him put him foot in his nose again. Fling himself deep under Big Mama now. Like down in the cave for Big Mama and fling himself. You believe this? Me try to lie at this thing. If you put the footage them together each time him talk, you know, say not him can't be a prime minister. You can't have them if you're prime minister. Dangerous.
But guess what, Father Lonesome?
Yes.
Beryl never came to Jamaica. It passed 45 miles south of Jamaica.
Yes.
Beryl devastated St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 90% of the island was destroyed. Grenada was destroyed. Some part of Barbados was hit. St. Lucia was hit. And a little part of Trinidad was hit. Beryl mashed up a lot of Haiti. And Cuba also get hit by Beryl. Then Beryl went to the United States of America and devastated northern Florida. South Carolina had cities underwater in the United States. Yet, the same tropical depressions, the same tropical storm, Raphael, everything that came through the Caribbean hit many islands. And according to the latest figure, every island rebounded. Them road fixed, them economy are grow, except Haiti and Jamaica. What are the two things Haiti and Jamaica have in common? Corruption and criminality. And when we have $3 trillion stolen from the treasury, when we have NHT money stolen from the SSL scandals, Ponzi scheme, and NIS money and NHF money and the banana board money, and when we look at this criminal having 28 bank accounts, doing money laundering, transferring money from one shell company to the next, from one bank account, putting money in other people's family members' name. This is why we have a recession. The corruption that this criminal prime minister and his government and cronies were involved in stole the resources that could have built Jamaica over, even if Beryl, came to 45 miles. Now, one more thing. The road maintenance fund, let's go back to what I said about the PMP of road, it mash up and never fix it. Mama P had a fuel tax of 40 cents that was part of the Road Maintenance Act fund that was used to fix roads and repair roads. This guy, he's not even a prime minister, he's a guy. This guy abolished the road maintenance fund money and said he put it in a consolidated fund. when this guy speak, he doesn't produce evidence of what he's saying. He just stand at the podium and run his mouth and use reverse psychology upon the people them, so the people can buy into what he said. And because the people don't do research, them clap, cheer, and ring bell over lie. Somebody stand in front of you and I tell pure lie, and you ring bell and a cheer. It just shows you the incompetence of the people that he's talking to, and the incompetency and the deceitfulness of this guy. Now, taking away the road maintenance money from 2017, and Beryl came in 2024, the tropical storms and the rain came in 2024. There was no money to fix the road. Then them say, all right, in the budget debate, them are a lot, $45 billion for the Spark program that never started. Today we have Spark have not come. Then instead of fixing the road, them patching the road.
The Spark Club old said they have to change and buy some new Spark Club. They come like now your car. Start to be a dead Spark Plug, man.
Yeah, and then I'm sell 12-year receipt at the airport and say, all right, money what we make from the airport, now man the airport. We're gonna use half of that to pay give the people them a $20,000 tax kickback, and other $20,000 I go to the Spark, but it never did. So now he might make excuses when it's corruption that's caused the road them not to be fixed. And to this day, them not fix the road. I patch it. And when the rainy season come, everything with them patch are gonna get mashed up again. That's why them have to go up and call the election. Back over to you.
But you swear him to know, him does say yes or no, you know. So we're in a recession. And then more remember, and let me tell you something. The Prime Minister might be Prime Minister here because two people vote. Me listen to the expert. And we just same like how Big Mama come and say them shoot up and the Subaru and me show and say it couldn't happen like that. You notice them not lock up Big Mama now in a big nasty mama, you know. Neither Draws Davis. This is what them do all the time. You don't make them me like when them come out and tell a lie like this. You notice we can't play two clip. This can't be true. Because listen now. Him say the rain look a while. I'm gonna play back the two clip and listen. I go back to the same point. I'm gonna listen on the road. Him say PMP appear for demonstrate. And him get it. Him get the information to the PMP. Him know. Him say him know. We shall lie. He might tell you what them used to do. Reverse psychology. Now work. Right? Exactly. But in turn around and say the road them, the same road them, mash up from them. No, I must say, I rain mash up the road. That means him get the road them good. It can't be true. Look, just remember play it back. Hear this.
To ensure.
All right, so.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold on. I'm go back here, so. I'm going to play that one here.
When the road is repaired.
Hold on, I'm going to go here, so.
And they were never repaired.
You heard people this year.
Those roads were being protested about.
But did explain that many of the roads residents are protesting for did not fall into disrepair since he took office.
During the time when the opposition was in government,
yes,
those roads were being protested about.
That's a lie. You remember Mama P, I can show you if it's a road, them road a protest. This is a lie I tell you now. A lie I tell. Right? I remember Abdul's before she too, you know, where him was a prime minister. So this time lie again. But anyway, this is the same road we attack. Hear what I'm saying now?
Many times.
Hear this?
And those roads were in a deplorable state of disrepair.
Okay. Good.
And they were never repaired.
So him said the same road people. Him said the road them never repair. I only that talk about in a protest about them.
Mama P never called no road emergency.
Into recession.
No prime ministers ever.
Now what has caused?
No, but yeah, the alarm I tell you no, but I'm gonna try to show him say the road them never repair. So the road them bad. So you come in as a prime minister then from 2016, nearly 10 years, and you still not repair the road them. No care when them him fling himself deep and wedge himself between Big Mama, you know. Him wedge.
Yeah.
You know, like you're going down in a canal, like Twin Sister Canal or Big Mama. Cave, Twin Sister Cave over Portmore. You know, like Twin Sister Cave. And you go wedge between him and Big Mama Cave, him gone in. And him get wedged between the two little part there. You understand? Hear this. Hear this.
The last 2 quarters of the economy not to show growth. It's simple.
Look at the dog of
One, we had Hurricane Beryl.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
In July, and that impacted the agricultural sector in a significant way.
So now I expect him now to maintain when I said the lie. Even if maintain the line, so well, those roads that are the road now, the road network, it mash up from the PMP and them never look out. That mean him no work. That mean him no work. And I'm not telling you about that. Him not say this time change it. He might blame it on the poor Korean. Hear this now.
And what happened after Hurricane Beryl? We had a sustained period of heavy rains, which literally destroyed our road infrastructure.
Our road, that means it destroyed the whole road infrastructure. He might tell you where live from the place and how long you live there. And I tell you the lie, this guy too lie.
Money from the Road Maintenance Act never fixed the road all those years. That's what
But watch
why the roads get worse.
But watch it now. Remember, you know, from the outset, you know,
this
man I tell lie upon, you know, Beryl, you know.
Even
Because remember when them do the interview with Al Jazeera, them reporter, you know. Him talk about 900 hard shelter to begin with, you know.
That's a lie.
You understand? That's a big lie.
Yes.
Yeah, because what Andrew Wallace was doing at the time, you know, was spreading a narrative, yeah, as if Jamaica was flattened and ravished by Hurricane Beryl in order to get money from outside source. You understand? So him tell pure lie. So we know that for facts that the man been lying because where Andrew Wallace is, you know, just a bare-faced pathological liar. Because you can't have all of the embassy them from the first world country. Have people are working at Jamaica, but you still have to lie upon Hurricane Beryl. When the people them there know, said, even in America, them can track the eye. From where in America, them can track the eye of the hurricane. And know say it not do Jamaica the damage we matter about. Because it pass over Jamaica. No. Yeah, it pass south of Jamaica.
Right.
At the wind span of the hurricane eye we get. So we get some heavy flooding and thing and some high wind. But not like where him make it look like. So him is just a liar. This guy are too lie, man. And the liest man of the entire world from people exist. This garbage prime minister where we have here. Eh? You cannot lie upon a thing like natural disaster. Eh? You know, she say, yeah, you come like the little boy and the wolf carry out wolf. That man I bring down judgment pan Jamaica, you know.
I'm crying.
By just telling lie.
Lie upon God in 2021, so I can imagine.
Yeah, man, him lie about it.
And at this way I make the people them know, oh, no for have them prime minister lie. And I embarrass the country. Eh? We can't have them money in the space no more, man. Them money have to go, man. We don't want a liar prime minister, man. We want honest prime minister where I come tell with the truth and work assiduously to help the people and develop their life. Build the country, man. Stop tell lie. Stop rob the country. Stop organize the whole heap of criminality where we say I run through the country. Yeah? Get your, well, you know, I'm not forgetting other more than your little accoutrement them for go to prison. That's all me I tell you. Get your accoutrement in order to face prison. You piece of shit, you.
No, but this I'm lying though, because I know you know what I say to people. Him just blame the PNP say it not fix. Not Bruce, you know. Because Mama Pima talk and yes, still them did have the funds to write this and they move it 2017. But me even I say, okay, she do 4 years I try to fix back the economy where them come and sit, right? And him say she before film administration. Now look how far this day, you tell me say not you not touch none of the road, but no, you come back now. And I blame buried. Remember, I know them give a 20,000, so them resilience and them box back and them get insurance money. You remember through the little election around, them did appear some people and think like them can get vote. Because I appear that them practice this nasty.
Them buy a vote in a burial time. In a burial time, a vote buy, no see them are going with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said before, September, you know, so them come and buy vote and give 20,000. I say them about them did I buy. And October, the same thing, when them have the by-election. Again, buy BUY election, not BY, BUY. Them run BUY election, you know. Buy election. And you see it. Fight over 5 grand, fight over this and that kind of thing. See?
I want to ask him something again, Lone. So yeah, him say him no. All right, go on.
Nigel Clark come tell me say the economy is good and him bounce back from Beryl that him can give away 20,000 each. Him can give it back. Bill, them say it.
Yes, they did.
They say them have insurance and it don't cover. I will bounce back. I'm good. So, oh, yeah, be in Beryl, no, poor Beryl. Oh, God. Never 16 in Beryl. I know a long time in the share hide, you know. That's the thing people want to Andrew, make sure I Beryl, big up yourself. No, share watch me. Jane, I think a long time she not go to Rockford. Beryl, big up yourself. He made Beryl a fear hide. He made Beryl a fear hide. Nobody knows see Beryl. Nobody. You know, long they not see Beryl surface.
But you know what, Father Lonesome, you know what? This guy has been denying that the country is in a recession.
Him know.
No, him come very close to admit it, but him said 2 quarters the country declined.
No, him say if the country in a recession. Remember, him is not the specialist.
Right.
So we know, I remember finish play that.
Because he never admit, he come close to admit, right.
No,
right.
Him admit it enough time. But remember, we're not busy about what him admit. Hear this.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
We had 3 consecutive quarters of decline in the economy before Hurricane Beryl. So when we got the 3.5% decline during the 3rd quarter of last year, everybody was, oh, I've been telling the people about that level of deceleration for months and that we're going to end up in a recession. Because if you're not spending your capital budget, you have a problem.
We have to go, but some people say we're not a recession. There are other things that you have to put
let me explain that.
Quickly.
Well, there's a difference between a slowdown and a recession.
Quickly.
No, yeah. We're in a recession. The National Bureau of Economic Research, which was created by Wesley Clare Mitchell in 1920, the greatest classical economist, tells us that a recession had 2 consecutive quarters decline in real GDP, and also we talk about sectoral diffusion. How many sectors? During the last 2 quarters, the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter, 11 of Jamaica's 12 economic sectors declined. The industrial sector declined by 12%. Agriculture is down by 25%. We check the numbers. So we know that we're in a recession. And the fact that you are denying a recession, that is why you have not been able to develop the policies that are necessary to take us out of it.
But the folks who are denying the recession are intelligent people. It's not that me just get up and say.
No.
But we have to go.
No, but they are injecting politics in the debate. We're talking about economics. Yeah. Germany is the 3rd largest economy in the world. Germany has been in a recession for 3 years. Last week, the new German chancellor developed a 500 billion stimulus plan to invest in Germany's infrastructure to take Germany out of the recession.
If there were truly a recession, and production fell, one would suggest that businesses would also be closing and unemployment would be rising.
Foolishness.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid.
Can we be in a recession with the unemployment rate at 50-year lows? Surprisingly, the answer is yes. Many out there are waiting for the unemployment rate to spike before declaring a recession. Interestingly, when the unemployment rate reaches its highest point and begins to roll over, that's when you get your next economic expansionary period. When do you get a recession? In every single market cycle. Take a look at this chart. You can see a recession begins when the unemployment rate hits its lowest point and begins to turn higher. With 100% certainty, this is the case in every single market cycle. Don't listen to the media. Don't listen to Janet Yellen. They are all talking their book. But just because the unemployment rate is low, which we know the jobs data is distorted, that does not mean that we are not in or headed for a recession.
All right, don't talk.
Them deflate unemployment numbers.
No, the unemployment rate not the right. So you know, remember,
them deflate.
25% of people are. So when them put out that from last year, I'm going to look at even Mama P thing, when them say the lowest, listen, should have 1.8 million. Me have it there, you know. So him on grab like 50,000 more. A matter of fact, him the double lower and then pushed over 50,000 more. And him I said the lowest. And the same thing Mama P did have. Them just push it go up 1.3 something, 1,372,000. She have 1 million.
Yes, something about that. That's what nobody did.
50,000 now him put over Mama P. I remember, so them did this and that. That's a foolishness. Him the double lower. And we see them revise it and push him up the cliff. If you remember, you work for 1 day, not even half a day. Them average work a year. You know, somebody talked to me just, I think last week, said them, as some family member or something, I work, get 3 months work. And them have him say my work right now, you know. Him go up a price, must he get a month, but them put him down, say my work fully.
Yeah.
1 month. Yes. So the whole of this are garbage. Yes, brother. Yes.
Well, I'm gonna say this real quick. As Dan, one of the PSOJ private sector business, he sounded the alarm a couple of days ago.
Yes.
When he said that the purchasing power is going down.
Yes.
When he said that profit is going down. When I'm saying rent cost is still high, light, electricity cost is still high. But then what they were anticipating to make in revenue fell short. So you know what Azan is signaling? That they're going to start lay people off because they're not making money. That's what he's telling them, that if they don't do something and come with some policy real quick, because the economy is struggling, the economy is stagnating. What this prime minister should have done when he came out Friday and spoke was introduce some robust policies to help stimulate growth in the economy. You can't deny statistics of deceleration and decline in the economy. Those are a recipe for a recession, a country that is in a recession. The fact that he doesn't want to admit it, you know why? Because he came out the last 6 months lying to the Jamaican people, saying that the economy is well managed, the economy is resilient, and the economy can eat. Now I forgot eat theme words because the country is in a recession, and he cannot admit it because it's going to give him a huge blow in the polls. The economy is about to go over the cliff. The only way we can save the economy is to bring in a new government. This prime minister have no idea, no knowledge, no understanding about economic policies. If you look at his policies, they have never grown the economy over 2%. They promised 5 and 4, and it never materialized. It never germinated because they have reckless spending policy. They have reckless tax hikes that is wounded the economy to some degree. And then their failed policy in borrowing. If you go back to 2016, I think we read it off a couple of weeks ago on the show, of all the money, that's over $1 trillion they borrowed from 2016 November since he was in office till last year, up until this year, $192 million. So when you keep borrowing from the IMF and the World Bank, guess what? These loans come with conditions, austerity measures that is going to try to kill your social program, destroy agriculture, and set your cut. You have to do what the IMF and the World Bank tell you to do in order to keep borrowing money. So that's why they never grew the economy, because of these austerity measures that they had to abide by. Remember, Bruce Golding did not abide by these austerity measures, and then they couldn't get no more money from the IMF. So this prime minister is an enemy of the state. He's a threat to democracy. His reckless spending, reckless policies, tax and spend hike has destroyed the Jamaica economy. And then finally, the level of corruption that we have never seen before in no other government in the history of Jamaica. $3 trillion stolen from the treasury, 31 million US dollars stolen from SSL, NHT money stolen, NIS money stolen, National Health Fund money stolen, and the Banana Board money stolen from. These are taxpayers' money that's been stolen from the economy. So when you put this level of corruption plus the money laundering that we read in the IC report, corruption has destroyed the economy of Jamaica, and borrowing money from foreign national entities as also with the austerity measure as a stipulation or condition that's associated to these loans has also destroyed the economy. Cutting GCT tax on raw produce to create competition with foreign imports, and our local farmers have destroyed the economy. This prime minister is a threat to the democracy of Jamaica. This prime minister is an enemy of the state of Jamaica. He does not care about the well-being of the people, and that's why we are in a recession. Not Barry.
Yeah,
Barry did not cause the recession. Lie, Mattel.
And I can, fathom why the prime minister would deny that the country is in a recession.
Exactly. If him did care.
Because I mean, the only thing I can draw back on is the fact that I know a year ago them a boast how the economy is strong and vibrant. And Nigel Clark, I said the first Jamaica have $5 billion in a reserve US. And there was gallivanting about the economy. But that was a lie. And we know that was a lie from even then. Because I mean, just look at what is happening in the local economy, the micro economy. Just look at the state of the micro economy. When you have your people not being put to work, that alone tell you say your country is in a sad state. When you have people in Jamaica have to be living on remittance coming from abroad to even send them kids to school. Most kids in Jamaica go to school because of remittance coming from abroad, not from capital that the household generate in Jamaica. So we know what was happening. So I mean, the prime minister should not lie when it comes to the state of the economy, because that will show itself in time. And right now it is revealing. Everyone know the country is in a recession apart from Andrew Wallace. What is Andrew Wallace protecting?
He knows.
He can't be protecting the JLP, as a party, because the JLP as a party has been dismissed by the public at large in Jamaica. The few little minions that is still hanging on to Andrew coattail, they have no relevancy. They are not being regarded. They are disregarded by real civilized people in Jamaica, because these people around Andrew are uncivilized. So if your prime minister lie on the state of the economy, show that he has no intention of fixing it, because he has no idea how to fix our economy. His ministers, them working alongside him, they are lunatics just like Andrew Wallace. all of them are not qualified for the job. I've been saying it all along. These are unqualified member of parliament itching up in the House of Parliament that their leader desecrate the House of Parliament. We see where Andrew Wallace bring all policemen in a garden house to come solicitate the high raise in terms of ticketing price for motorists. So that just show you say we are looking at a kleptocratic government, a corrupt government, a government that has no idea how to govern the country, a government that only knows how to steal and wreck our economy, because that 3 trillion is more than what we owe in our foreign debt. That same 3 trillion that is unaccounted for, that could have done great things for Jamaica, that would have lifted Jamaica out of our debt, completely wipe out with debt, and so our dollar would have gained strength and our economy would have been able to grow and sustain itself. And people life would be better. So when we come here and talk about these things, you know, especially the $3 trillion, I don't want people out there who are hanging on to Andrew Holness' coattail get it wrong. Because your life is at a disadvantage due to the fact that $3 trillion is unaccounted for. Yep. Your infrastructure will remain in a dilapidated condition. Your social program will become non-existent. And your education system will be totally ravished as it is today, where we see only 18% getting 5 subjects in CXC examination passes. So we are having problem because that shows that we are not even producing, you know, students for the future. Jamaica is now in a state of brain drain. And that is as a result of this Jamaica Labour Party. Because remember, you know, $900 billion gone missing from education, you know. Yep. We have one little garbage still out there at large, you know. Krill Royal Reed, you know. $55 million and counting, you know. You understand? So these are the problems we have. And we have to fix these problems for Jamaica to start showing itself as a country that, you know, will be recognized on the world stage. We have to start make the changes. We can't just live as Jamaican, yeah, and not having any self-pride or self-esteem as Jamaican, because the country is known for crime, high level of crime, yeah. The country known as a poverty, third world country. Come on, the country have carried out some system where unrecognizable. You can imagine outside country after stop them citizens from coming to your country. To spend in your local economy, to develop your economy, but they've been told not to come there, them come at them risk because of security and health. Two fundamental aspects of the society. Security and health, you know. Yeah. When you look, you have tourists now, a sing chorus pan bus. Fix that road. Fix that road. Fix that road. Them things are embarrassing, man. When you look, you have tourists that say, I've been walking and I haven't seen the coastline, but it's right there. Come on. When you have your own people complain about access to beach, that is a problem in itself. When you have the icon Usain Bolt having sleepless night because some counterpart who is affiliated to the head of the government fleece him in millions of dollars in US. You understand? You have a little 78-year-old woman. She having sleepless night. She going all in a depression. Corruption. Yep. Because of the corruption. Yeah. Then we have a thriving economy. The country must go in a recession because this is what corruption does. Yep. Corruption leads to recession. My God. Because those are the two narratives that you put together. So Andrew Holness can't come talk nothing. So we are tell Andrew Holness said, it better you stay away from the platform than come chat garbage on the platform, because Jamaican people not stupid anymore. Jamaican people stop eating saltfish now, you know. Yeah. Where Jamaican people are eating now is social media. My God. Because remember, we don't have no education system down there, you know. So we have to teach people them. We have to educate the people them. We have to reason with the people and show them what is right from what is wrong. Because the education system in Jamaica has been totally destroyed under the Labour Party government. Because remember, Andrew Holness first arrived from education, you know. Him first started in the last half year. He did that before, and it kind of cool long. Andrew come back and revamp the criminality in the Ministry of Education. Yeah? And draft a little nasty thinking royal read and advisor in the first place. Yeah? While the two of them was confederate, stealing the education system money, mashing up the school, teacher them gone, them can't get no pay. So the education is flat in Jamaica right now. Right now, I hear them have a little program out there where me not call it no program, you know. Because some people are going to study and quick and fast them in a classroom and teach. Me know of that personally. You understand? I know the duration where teachers used to train for. Teacher left all country come a town of Michael Teachers College. Yeah? And all them, you have all one more up at Charlton Avenue. Yeah, off Constant Spring Road. And them stay there and them board and them study for a long period of time. And then them graduate into the school system as teacher. But you can't teach teacher now 6 months and draw them come in a classroom. Eh? The man mash up the country because we see our student and teacher fighting. You know? That just to show you the level of where the education system come to. That never happened in our time under Michael Manley. Students have to respect teachers. School run under discipline. You have all security at your school. No youth can't bad up no teacher in no school. But under Andrew Wallace government, everything eroded. All the fabric, all the pastor, all the fabric that used to protect our society to make it have a level that can be accepted outside of Jamaica when it comes to discipline. Yeah, them the thing they're gone. Under this nasty government, it gone.
Get beaten.
Because when you don't have a respected teacher in your class that the student them can look up to and know that this teacher is there to you know, give them what they want when it comes to education. You can't have some little people in a classroom. Remember the student, them not no stupid, you know. When them look at a body with no mature age, them a look on, you know. As somebody who just left school and them fast track them in the education teaching system. It cannot work like that. So Andrew Wallace must be held accountable. And I yield back the floor to another member.
One day recession at him cause it, man. Him can't run from it.
What's this? So remember carry Azan. Remember you were Azan I said. We're not busy about him, you know. Because when you have the private sector, the guy them from the private sector, I can show you something with Azan in 2019. A matter of fact, I might not put it up, but I have it. So see it, Azan, this are you 2019 when them say, well, them are do something and with Bank of Jamaica, them not agree with them and them depend on the board. When I put your Azan, remember me have Mr. Man have the thing them, you know.
Okay.
I have the thing them. So make I draw it up here, so let me see when I put it here. This Azan not the same Azan 2019. Yeah? Let's see where I send it now. It's the same Azan in 2019. Make I draw it up where I put it. Where I have it, I always have my thing them all over the place. Oh, I think okay.
So I take the private sector film says something about the economy.
Them same one, you know, because them that back in 2019. I play with the prime minister where Azan say.
But the private sector, they would have to come out in a pastor, Ricky. Because remember, them sister, them business are crumbling, you know. Them see them investment are drowned. Them investment are drowned. So they would have to come out.
What's been apart? Look at
the system that we have right now seems to be working, but I think the management of it can be done in a little better way from our central bank. And in fact, I actually sit on the committee, the Foreign Exchange Committee, with the Bank of Jamaica in terms of managing it, and I have a major fight on a regular basis on how it's managed. For example, the central bank knows when a lot of these extraordinary transactions take place, for example, whether it be repatriation of profits overseas, whether it be a huge bill that Petrojam has to pay. They know when it's coming, they're aware of it, and rather than waiting until after to intervene, why not be proactive, knowing the particular transactions?
All right, so this is Azan. What am I telling him at the central bank and things? So I like draw back my things, them I like have them, you know. And I see where I say on the farmer that and central bank, and I say, well, we have moved this, No, as an bar like warrior now. Even more. Him dep on the board them, you know. Him dep on the board. Him dep on the board of Bank of Jamaica. So as I'm have to draw about that. I remind you, say dep on the board and everything. When you make Andrew take on the wall and put on board and check book back. That's why really him come and say them try, them did come together and I tried the one. Andrew trick them in 4, 5 in 4. Them eating canter. Get ready to get a move. And the one of them.
Friday, Father alone, so. Friday.
Main point is that right now, as it stands in the Jamaican economy, the economy is struggling. It's probably the worst I've seen in the 30-odd years I've been in business. The buying power is the weakest, and government needs to find ways to, how do I say it now, catalyze the economy to be able to grow. We tried our best a few years ago, and Jamaica started to see growth. But right now, they've done so many things to stagnate the industry. Interest rates need to come down quickly. The Bank of Jamaica needs to come out of their tunnel vision and start thinking out of the box to manage the economy, because right now it's in a very stagnant stage and actually in a dying stage. And it is actually quite frightening what is happening out there. When you speak to business people, people are saying they're seeing anyway in a 50% down in terms of sales, their retail trade, and every expense is going up. Their rental rates that they're paying to rent these shops and stores is going up. Their light bill consistently is up. You know, it's a tough world out there, yes, but we can do things to make it a little easier for our people in this country. So the minister and the government has a lot to do, and the Bank of Jamaica and our commercial banks, to try and stimulate this economy, because if they don't start doing something now, the economy is going to start fumbling and they're going to be in big trouble.
I want you to expand on that a little bit more for me, Mr. Azan, because it's good to hear your views on that, because the data is suggesting, and we hear the government talk a lot about economic growth and inclusiveness. It talks about business confidence is at an all-time high. We know of unemployment rate, the best that it has been. Is it that the manufacturers are not seeing all of that? What exactly is happening? Why is there a dissonance between the two?
There are one or two businesses that may be seeing some growth, but I tell you.
By the way, no, none of them now see it neither, because we look on the agriculture and everything. Me have it right as so. Every one of them turned down, even the last quarter. But him was say to him.
The general economy is struggling out there.
Yeah.
The real estate side of things, the building, the construction side of things is slowing. Interest rates has played a major part in doing that. And the business side, the manufacturing side is struggling.
So if you have a country with manufacturing side and the other side, when the building side slow too, the agriculture side slow, that means it can.
Yeah,
man. You can't tell me about the tourism sector, you know, because that gone too. The mining gone too. So there is nothing left.
Remittances gone.
Me have it, you know, me have it right here, so too, you know.
But remember, tourists
ways to stimulate back this economy, because what we've done over the years and tried to build it back, coming from where we're coming from, I think what we've done in terms of managing this inflationary issue, I think we've gone about it possibly in a little different way that we could do something, but it is creating a havoc in the economy right now. Buying power is the weakest that I have seen in all my years of doing business. I'm not just speaking from my own business, but generally because I sit on other boards. It is not just speaking from my own business, but generally because I sit on other boards. It is very weak, and it is actually a little frightening for me when I am looking out there and seeing what's happening in the economy out there. So we need to find ways of trying to find ways. The Bank of Jamaica needs to come out. Commercial banks need to start doing things to stimulate stuff, because you're going to find ourselves in a real pickle if we don't do something quickly.
We know the issue of the interest rates and the adjustment by the bank, the central bank, but not the commercial banks, has been an issue for a lot of different players in the market, Mr. Thwaites. Outside of that, you may probably make a comment on that as well from the association standpoint. And also, could you tell me what are some of the incentives that you see as necessary, the association see as necessary to assist the sector right now as it pertains to economic activity?
Yeah, sure. And Omar is echoing a sentiment that we've been in a 2-year environment of high interest rate and lending is tight.
It's a 2 year, Andrew, that tell me like continue.
So these are the policies that slow down an economy.
Yeah.
We've seen interest rates drop a couple of times, but we're not seeing the transmission of those rates at BOJ drops to the commercial banks, and that's a problem. We're half a year in off of our initial drop in interest rates and haven't seen that transmission to the market. That is a key issue in how you incent the growth in the economy and we get it moving again. We know, even with everything Omar said, we know that our economy, the drop in our debt, we have the currency has been in a stable place. All those things are true, but Omar is echoing what we hear a lot through our small and larger companies in the private sector, that there is a
to the private, the PSOJ.
What they concern that the stagnation has to be switched off. We have to see the policies that get the economy moving again.
That mean the economy now move. It's stuck.
Yeah.
It mess up. So no care them try pretty it up. Them tell us boy we have to switch it off. The man talk. So no
interest rates are key, and we need to get this economy going.
You need to get it growing, it now grow. You see, when you're listening, you have to listen keenly, no care even if you don't want to say something that hurt the Prime Minister, you have to tell the truth.
Exactly.
They might lose money. I'm going to tell you this. The bigger you is in a business, and you're going like you're untouchable. Remember, if you don't have no buyer, you as a seller, you're a mash up.
Yeah.
You're a mash up. If you sell furniture, cowboy going to take them. And your bill, where you can't pay, remember tell you, a poor man when I have nothing, we ain't go hustle and go catch a one fish, and them now know where I go here, so them have no more for a drop, than eat the dirt. But you will have so much things, and when you drop down, they say, but you can't mad you out, and maybe you got to take a rope and hang yourself. Because you're used to it, And you drop even faster than him when you're up there, so you see now it start to reach them.
Yeah.
It start to reach them. Because them fall and come up for Andrew too much and now them are suffer. Them them about now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because where you look for, Omar, as I know, come out and tell us that this government mash up the economy, that him technically are telling me,
mash up himself.
Yeah.
Him have to come back. Him depend on the board.
Yeah, him depend on the board. The government mash up the economy and mash up him too, as on with depend on the board. Him a feel it. Time thing gone down 50%. And then now him overhead expense arise as it relates to utility bills and rental, So as the Pastor Ricky said, I lay off where I look for in the coming months. Yeah. Thousands of people are going to lay off in Jamaica. But we did tell them, Yeah. We did tell them, say, darker days ahead. Because the signs were there pointing to darker days ahead.
Yeah.
Because there is no way you can have a country that relies on service commission as it relates to interest. You can't grow your economy by interest.
Yeah.
You have to have a manufacturing sector. You have to have two types of sector. You have to have the micro and you have to have the macro. You understand?
It is better. Somebody just said something I saw, but them just said something about stable. All right. So the money with them says stable. If you make sense, you as PSOJ, ICI, Michael, and you take more money, you're gonna take. Remember enough quote buying the money they can't do, So they must suffer, But it makes sense if you now sell. Let me just put it to you. Let me just simplify it. I put it to Pastor Ricky and Milton Pat. So if you did have Mega Mart, you own some of the little things, you own some of them bars furniture place, and you now say, what you gonna do? Take money now. Can remember you use US now, you gonna do use US, figure buy things and import where you now sell, you don't gonna finish kill off yourself, you know.
Yeah.
So the money you gonna look like it's stable because nobody now do nothing. It now do nothing, it don't make sense for buy when me not have no buyer. So me gonna do is spend more money and import more power. Me have most of what them have done the bars furniture, me hear that downtown empty. And I'm at a fact. Me I talked to one of my police brethren last night and them tell me say Mega Mart too empty. Him say it's a long line then a Mega Mart. Or you have full long and with a trolley and you wait and you line and wait around at the back. And to go and Mega Mart, them I beg you come cash with them, you know. And there's not nobody in there. There's not nobody in a Mega Mart. Them empty.
Yeah. Let me say this part of one.
So the money, if you now use the US like that, then it will stabilize for the time being. Because you now spend too much time to go buy where you buy. And you mash up the place.
Yeah.
And you are garbage. Yes.
Yeah. Nobody goes into business to take a loss. Whenever you go into venture into a business adventure, you're going to make profit. You don't even go into business to break even. You want to make profits.
Yes.
And so when you hear the business sector now comes out and say 50% of their profits is down, that means payroll are gonna get affected. Purchasing new supplies are gonna get affected. Making repairs are gonna get affected. So if your money gone down 50%, where you gonna get money from, capital injection from for pay your staff if nobody's coming, like you said, Father Lonesome, into the business place, into the marketplace to make purchases? You depend on customers. So when the consumers don't have any income or the money get tight and them have to hold on upon it and stop spend, it affects businesses. And so listen to the descriptive adjective where I'm using at this recording you just played very, very carefully. The economy is struggling. The economy is stagnated. It's frightening. Then him say,
need to kickstart, need to grow.
It need a jump start like a car, right? It needs some capital injection. He must say cut interest rate. Bank of BOJ need to cut interest rate. But the BOJ has been cutting interest rate for the last 2 years in Jamaica. And yet the economy is still. So cutting interest rate is not, it will give it a kickstart, but it won't start the engine. Now, like Milton just says that you have to have exports, production. You have to start produce. And we know Jamaica have a trade deficit where imports outweigh exports by over $5 billion. And so he said that they need a plan. Remember, Azan said the prime minister need a plan for jumpstart the economy. So basically, if you read between the lines, where I say the private sector is starting to worry. And if they starting to worry, it tells you that the economy is in terrible shape. Because remember, without the business them flourishing and generating revenues and profits, the economy won't be able to flourish. And so when the private sector start feel the pain, it's going to be a domino effect. It's going to trickle down to the people, the employees and the workers.
Look at me jump on that. So I just them alone when them first, because them have the bag of money, but when you don't have the common man and no money,
right,
your country stagnate. Because remember, if me a businessman, I'm just buy it, I have warehouse of things that nobody for buy it, I'm ask me up to, If me go in a real estate, I'd say you have a 500 million for a dump in a real estate, and you build up the place to where you can't get one sale, what does that do to you?
Right.
And if you have some investors that you can't sell it, what happened to you? Or you finish pay your work and pay them back and give them interest.
I forgot to lay them off.
So what you do now, if you don't have the buyer, them people, make them earn like what Andrew wants to want to give them $5,000, then you mash up a country, brother. So
yeah, because
stimulate growth by them people if you have real job. I not thought them look up bullshit Away matter. Because if them now nobody, all right, you're carrying something, you're carrying thing, and nobody can buy it. What happened to the whole country?
You see, Azan is concerned about the consumer purchasing power now, you know.
Of course.
That is a real problem.
Yes.
Yet there's no money circulating within the local society. So when the local society now purchasing power decline, the business community, it affects them. So that is what Azan is really emphasizing, you know. And that happened as a result of the economy stop growing.
Yes.
Right.
So we have a problem now as the year, even as I mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah, with the interest rate. Bank of Jamaica cut it, but the commercial bank, them not passing it on. He was making mention of that as well. Because we know certain bank, you know, instead of them give people interest, you know, them take the people their money, you know, and them think they have to stop in a Jamaica. As an pointed out a while ago, he might tell you, say the Bank of Jamaica, them lack substance as it relates to monitoring these commercial banks that is operating in the country, that is not passing on the interest rate when the Bank of Jamaica drop the interest, reduce it, lower the interest rate. You make a put in a simplicity terms so the people them can understand. When the Bank of Jamaica lower the interest rate, the commercial bank like nasty thinking dirty NCB, yeah, and the rest them not passing it on. So they're making it harder for people survive.
Buy a house and car and them.
You understand? So he's concerned about that.
Come back again now. Who you buy the car from? And the poor man has said it at them, you know. Who you buy the furniture from? Who you gonna spend the money with? And I said
at them.
Even your corner shop and your bar and the barber, when money are circulate like that, it go the economy. No, when them have the money for spend, what you think happen?
But watch it so far alone, some. We have a problem in a Jamaica and a long time we are highlighted, you know. We have some people in a Jamaica at work, yeah, and them depend 10-year tax waiver concession. Plus, them not spending at the local economy. The money go back out to feed them country, leaving our country. And we are talking about the Chinese, the 200,000 of them were not contributing to the local sector, but is working within the local sector. Taking away the job from the people, them, the real people them at Jamaica who live there, who need the money for circulating at the community, amongst the corner shop, and with the farmers them where I come from country, where I come in a town at the marketplaces them. The Chinese them not benefiting the country, but them have 200,000 high-profile job in our country. What can go so? This is why Jamaica is stuck and not moving, not growing. You cannot have the country that have the world's largest population, the second largest economy, but they are in a little third world country, 200,000 of them in a little small country. Eh? Nearly 250,000. That don't look good. Then you have now a set to come from India as well. A work in a Jamaica. How that go? I drop business them there. So them that are the real problem we have in a Jamaica. Yeah? Jamaica need a reset button. Get out these people. Because we don't have it to give our people, so we have it to give them. Eh? Remember, you know, we see burial, you know, coming on. And instead of the government, you know, put up something for the people in the diaspora, say, well, all right, you can't send a barrel. We don't need no clearance fee for the barrel. Helping the people. No, them a charge them, but you have Chinese in our place, I get 10-year tax break. And I ship back the money go to China. Not now spend, you know, so China people are come around the local community shop them in a Jamaica, you know, owned by Jamaican and spend the money, you know. But them are work. So when you take that money there out of the economy, it left a big hole It left a precipice in the economy. That not supposed to go on at Jamaica, so them are the real problem. That's why me I say from a day say Jamaica need a nationalization program where you get the national to involve in the development of Jamaica now. We don't want to see no China about them around wholesale, because wholesale a micro business them there. Restaurant a micro business. Yeah. If Chinese want to come at Jamaica come to business, they want for the macro, the big investment. Yeah. But the wholesale and the restaurant, them they go back in a Jamaican hands. Them they go in a Jamaican hands. Return back them to the citizen of Jamaica. Wholesale to come back to the people of Jamaica. Because I know the Jamaican can't leave and go to China, go have no wholesale down there. And them can't open a Chinese restaurant down there either. Because them not qualified. I'm going to tell you why them not qualified. The society wouldn't lend itself to Jamaican coming there. Language barrier, number one. And plus, them people have a culture where them stick to. And we leave our culture open for people come erode it and take it away from we. We do it with all the reggae music. We're supposed to bring a bag of money come to Jamaica to boost the economy, them kill it. We are our own enemy. We are our own downfall, man. Because we elect some nasty people for lead with, and them can't even lead themselves. These are the same people who are blind to reality. That's why them end up in a corruption shit pit. You understand? Because if you know so well, then you have a duty care to perform. And you become non-performance in your role. You know, so you have to get held accountable, you know. At some stage of the game, you know. So I wouldn't want to be a minister about then corruption attached to my name with pilfering taxpayers' money. That's going to bring down my moral and my esteem, degrade my family name and all these things. But Jamaican, we don't have them type of people. We have some heartless people now. We give them a vote and send them in a parliament to destroy the place and sell out the place. Yeah? Right now, Mr. Chinese are collect off of the toll road where they built for much years, you know. Yeah? Because remember the first one are the one from Causeway we're going to Portmore, you know. And Chinese supposed to stop get money for that road because they must get back their money and them interest by now. But we extended to 25 more years recently. I mean, I ask what kind of government in Jamaica run Jamaica? Come like we have Chinese there now to live on Jamaica like we have like parasite on Jamaican back. I remember Chinese, them no need nothing from Jamaica, you know, them should have get Jamaica things. But we have them bring in fake goods and I take out real money. I give a fake goods to real money. All them foolishness there. Yeah? The system will regulate, man, and people have to leave the place, man. Them to leave the place. Jamaica no big for accommodate them. Them and the people from India to leave the place. Yeah? Chinese can operate at Jamaica if you're born at Jamaica, you know. Because you land that bird, but no imported Chinese not to come at Jamaica. Come and do no business. No imported Indian not for them in our place either do no business. Who born they can't do business because you have a right. But this high importation of workers in our country, yeah, and we not do no big scale development, all that happen. So the local economy must suffer, and then the country, larger economy will suffer, and then we end up in a recession. So Prime Minister, you need to come tell the people and say the country in a recession, and it's because of your administration why the country is in a recession. And you should have done the most dignitary thing and decent thing and resign from 2 years ago. From 2 years ago when the SSL thing bust, Andrew Oldest you should have resigned. Today maybe Jamaica wouldn't be in a recession. We were calling for your resignation because it come at a time on the back of your illicit enrichment with IC, you know. And then we go hear about SSL, you know. And we are tired the two things and merge them together and say you're well stuck in a corruption. And we don't need a leader that him name and him reputation tarnish and stain with corruption. That's not good for our country. And it's not good for our image outside of the country. Because with you in charge of the country, Jamaica has no representation when it comes to overseas assignment. Just look at the facts that the Minister of National Security can't travel. How many members in your cabinet where them have waiver upon them visa? And the waiver show you why them have to get that as it relates to drugs trafficking. Because anything you see with DEA, you know where that I say, You understand? So we just show the people them right now, say, this government has drawn down the country in a pit of corruption. And we can't go in it no more if we don't sink it further. You understand? Because right now, we suffocate the breath out of the life of the Jamaicans, We don't squeeze it out of them. See, even the private sector now are ball at the hands of this regime. Because the regime mash up the place. And them can't hold it no longer. Them have to break them silent. So Azan coming out and making this speech, it's good. Because Azan a rubber stamp where we are surrounding us for a long time. And we are telling them to them should have stopped the Prime Minister and them administration from behaving in the manner where them behave reckless. But them low it coming like you have a teeth in your mouth, Yeah? And you just feel a little nagging, you go drink a little water and you feel it cramp. It's a sign that tells you the tooth to get bad, But you sit down with it till you get all big toothache. And this reach PSOJ now. Them sit down with Andrew Wallace corruption. Now them profit margin gone down 50%. And them over expense a climb. And them see themselves now in a space where them never recognized for 30 years. As I said, never in our history of 30 years that business did not see this. So this just tell you what type of government we have in place today. Under the Andrew Holness-led government, it has been the worst in our entire history. That even Azan have to come and light the fact and put 30 years to it to show you how bad it is. So we just want the people to understand, say, run here to the learning channel, yeah, the CEO, Father Wayne Lonesome, the real pastor, not a fake pastor, Sir Ricky, me Melting Pot, Byron, yeah, when we there in the space, and we are reason with the people, a credible information and knowledge we bring to the people. Yeah, because if we don't tell lie on the economy and the government, Azan would not have to come out come say this. Azan would have sit back in a rocking chair and relax. But Azan now realize all we work for over a period of time. I remember the Azan them have a rich history in Jamaica, as business and entrepreneur, Some of the first people them. Yeah. Them thing are disintegrated under this government, yeah. Because them know corruption rampant. Number one. And when you have corruption, we always say it leads to recession. Because when the right people them now get the work, Remember, Andrew Wallace have over 100 trucks, And all of them money they keep going back to the holiness. It now go to some little other people now for feed them family and for spending for them community. Andrew alone I get the money. The holiness them. Yeah, pastor.
You know what? I was listening to you talking, and you said some important things as a real nationalist. Because if you look at Cernak in England, the importation of foreign nationals to take away opportunities from the people in the UK really cost him the election. If you look at the Harris and Biden in America, Trump win on the same nationalist agenda by saying that people are running across the borders from Canada and Mexico and taken away from the American people. If you look at what happened to Trudeau in Canada before he resigned, he was in great trouble because of the Indian nationals that he brought into Canada and so forth. But so when you look at what's going on in Jamaica with the Chinese, they don't pay taxes. You say something, Father Lunton?
Yeah, with Andrew, you know, and you know, so we, you know, although the Chinese, you know, we don't live like Trump and them people there, you know, because that's another way, the realest, biggest thing we have Andrew Holness. The biggest thing we have with Andrew Holness is not a right prime minister, and the government, it's a criminal government.
Right.
And that's the truth. And them lie.
Yeah, but instead there's no skilled workers in Jamaica.
That's him lie. Him lie.
This the Jamaican people by saying that. So now
him lie with him house, him lie, and then him just attack the PMP. Instead of tell me what him do. You don't have to tell me what you do. Because you're the prime minister now. So if you say fix road, the PMP in our past administration, you're there 2 terms, 10 years, 9+ years, you know. I'm not go lie, you know. Then you come and say, no, at the rainfall, I mash up the road just the whole infrastructure. This is how him lie. You don't know if you tell lie. And then remember, you know, in them statutory declaration do not certify.
Right.
In case everybody put in this and I drain the people, them the little money, tax money. Him say, rat them to the little baby youth, them no school, no hospital.
15 years.
No, they no work, no good job, no, they nothing at all. Where am I do I try to treat them and give them 5 grand and 3 grand? And say, him the girls, them what? The vice to the girls, them bugger gum. So I tell you, I chew up and thing. No, the girl them I chew him up. The girls them bugger gum. You know, best baby father, pay garbage. We never hear man like nobody with these things before. This kind of fit for the prime minister him to lie. So it's not gonna be the country, you know.
Him not have no policies or plans.
Him not have no policy, him not have no plan.
So they want your mark.
Him lie, with a 1 room and 2 room. Then they want to say, we are the best government. When you look, even Big Mama where I chat them that is sure not now going for them 1.2 billion in taxes. At terms, you know, big dirty thinking, Mama. See? And I try use Andrew Holness, think him could I get a 3 term that he go get a doctorate no one and someone the one of my virgin them run because he want to be guy no colleges. Guy no colleges. He want to be a guy no colleges because he want examine them first.
but Father Lonesome, you know, serious.
But it's serious. Them guys are them to go away.
Yeah. But guess what, Father Lonesome?
Yes.
Them I look to the Philippines, them I look to Nigeria, them I look to India for bringing other nationalities into Jamaica.
But hear the joke now. If your nurse now get paid, and this is a serious thing. Remember, you know, you must say, we have the most, but tell me the truth. If you did it, remember, police run away to you know. So the nurse, them have to pay them own money and get them training and everything. And when you look at now, them owe them. Canada, America, UK, everybody offer them a better life. Them and them family, them are going to stay. No. Them are going to stay.
So them are going to stay.
You know where you work and where you look, them not pay you. You don't have the medication and things, it hurt you, but you have to leave. Because you are suffer too, you know. So them leave in a drove. So nobody know that they run it. So them have to look to Cuba. Cuba alone no feel it. Because them need, you know, and them are tell lie, you know. So them have to look for these people now. Instead of you come up with something up the nursing school them, where you train these people leave from school and thing and train them up and make them get even 5 years of them time. Even before them leave. So you always have nurses. You understand what I say?
All them are gonna pay foreign nationals and them couldn't pay Jamaicans.
Because them hard. So them look some deal now and them have tried that's them a burden us. All them need to pay our people.
You boarding in you forgot pay for them lodging and boarding. You forgot pay
that deal. You're right, Pastor Ricky. That deal with them a strike a balance.
It's no balance. It's no balance. So but remember, you know, we don't have no nurse stuff, you know, a melting pot. So you're a doctor, what have you, and them imply you. And we have male nurse, so you're a nurse. We have to sit down with them and them not pay you.
No, you have to go. You have to go which part of the value fit your profession.
You can't survive, no.
Exactly.
So when you do the conversion, how are they going to afford to import foreign nationals into Jamaica?
All right, look at Tufton do already. After the nurse them they leave and go up in America. Tufton they go there half of them.
And the country's in a recession.
Man, we told them go, you know. And half of them all kind of, if they go to half of them all kind of things. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, because them penny wise and pound foolish. Rather than, you know, have a principled policy guideline where you know, so you make sure these critical workers within your society, you pay them to a standard where it match or it come near and par with the outside world. You understand? And treat the people, give them some incentive too. If you can't pay them the full package, you have to offer them some level of incentive. You understand? But for you train up your people them, yeah, for you train your people them, yeah, and your people them migrate with the skill, gone overseas, gone utilize that knowledge. It's wrong. So we are talking about Jamaica now having some different social policy where the government makes sure it's rigid. You have to protect your local sector before you can broaden your scope or your horizon.
Pat, you want me to say now? And not even them are train. All right, you see some other country them that train you. Monthly into that them get free education. Go where you want to turn lawyer, doctor, this free. And them ask you, even the teacher, them remember him said, you know, you come back and you contribute back to your country, right?
Yeah, Manley was about empowering Jamaicans, you know.
In that country. And you're free from move, but you're not gonna move because you're free with that. And the man you're good. No, the one you know, if you want to turn a nurse or a doctor, remember if you don't have the money, them not give you that, you
know. No, them not going to give you that.
You stuck. So when your people them overseas or work off or somebody and them help you for do that. And when you look now, them still not want to pay after. You have to pay.
You have to leave. You have to leave. You have to leave.
Just tell them the truth. You have to leave. Because
you have to leave.
You go your family yourself and you get opportunity overseas. You're going to leave. So you have a brain drain. The teachers them
exactly.
Mr. Teacher leave like 1 year around 2022 like 1,500 and then a year 2023 around 800, but it come up to like 2,400. Big dirty thinking bug life. Now my information minister, you know, well, in a like 1 year and couple months, around 2,000, nearly 2,500 leave, right? Hear him. Well, you know, it dropped down. No, it's a total of two in a 1 year and like 3 months. You have nearly 2,500 teachers gone out of the system. It's a jackass. You compare who leave us now, and then it's not 1,500 and add leave again. It's nearly 900 leave now. In a 1 year and like 3 months, how much that leave? If you had a 1,500 and add, and the 900 and add nearly 1,000, that's again like 2,400 and enough, nearly 2,500. So you have to come back him and say, what you talking about, you big piece of garbage? You know, so how quick him out there, big dirty thinking about life. I'll be a fool, this is Andrew with, you know, because the people them for don't, and them can't give them $5 grand. Remember, you know, I'm Mark Golding, I do opposition leader, the PMP, they right there, so. And when them talk, I know you know, have not talk can say about that man, nothing. First, you go say, him father was this, him father was a Jamaican. Not by birth, but a naturalized.
Nationalized, yeah.
He was a Jamaican and more Jamaican more than enough away. The amount of thing him do for Jamaica is unbelievable. We can't pay.
Yeah.
And so do not but them take away from Jamaica. See? That man they do things free. Yeah? Operation for the kids, them want to do everything free. Everything. Yeah? Make them have the Special Olympic game now. Pull of my light is that him deal with it and train up enough doctor. Enough doctor today we are train other doctor, we train other doctors. Because of him. Come from him, come right up.
Yeah, first but Father, let me just say this real quick. Yes. There is a vacuum in terms of workers in Jamaica because over the years, teachers have been migrating, nurses have been migrating, police officers have been migrating, but now you say they will pick up anybody off on the street and put them on the force. But now with the Cuban doctors, when they leave, and all of the technicians and healthcare professionals,
people them are dead.
It's going to be a vacuum, and Jamaica, I mean, I'm looking at a bigger picture right now. It's going to be a crisis in Jamaica.
Yeah, no, them give them 2 months. Me have to try it so. Where the guy over there in the US, I give him 2 months. I give Jamaica, them just put out something. 2 months, I'll take away your paper. And I know Andrew no come out and no one say, listen me, go away, I'm a tough fact, me take it out of my book. Go away. Because that's the first thing you have to do. But instead of, you might hug up, no man, me now, I'll tell them. Me I try to get rid of the doctor, them or the nurse, them. If you kill, oh, remember, if one somebody dead for your watch, you know, or for all, you know, with contempt, you have a charge for treason. You can't make America and please America and not please our people them come first. Andrew Onis. He's a stumbling back and he's a bad one too.
But remember, yes? Politicians.
Tell them take it from out of your book right now because they now move not even one of the Cuban them from out of that. For please, nobody. You see, why them want to move the Cuban doctor? Let me tell you now up front. Cuban doctors and nurses, remember them have family at home, so them earn US, them earn the money and them can send back at home. Because them have the money, them live in our country where them work, and them there all over the world, all over the world, them there, and them some of the best, you know. So when them think now, we are draw this, but hear this now, Cubans still make money. And the amount of doctors them have more than any other country per capita, you know, doctors, you know, great doctors.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when them say now, make we just draw a card, and if we send back the doctor them now, and them now have no work, then we can overthrow and take over at the place, because them now have no work. The amount of doctors more than we can hold in the hospital over time. And them now have no work, so we really get them poor. So we just threaten with a piece of, can you imagine? You have a piece of paper and your thing, and look a visa, you're in a country. Them have to talk to you. If you take my visa, I just put out yeah, shut down your embassy and go on to. That's the way. That's move, that's go on. And if every country reject him can't stand alone. Me I tell you.
Because
is reject him, go away. We don't
want you see, where Trump coming in, you know. Trump a break down all the policy them where come from under the Democrats, you know. I remember Obama did open up back America to the Cubans, you know.
Yes.
You understand? Yes, so him now come and drop something on that because of him policy. We know him stay. You understand? And him want keep, because I want to place him off of Iceland or Greenland, one of them land up there. Him want Canada. Him want Canada.
Brother, me not repeat what him say, I'm a jackass. Let me just tell you. Trump a jackass. So me
yeah, we remember jackass, what we just show how him a work. Because when people understand, you know, yeah, we just say it just through a reason. Yeah. When people not understand, you know. You see Trump now another time, yeah. Him not gonna do nothing good enough. Because him can't be a president, him can't get re-elected.
No,
I lost. Yes, so him not gonna do nothing good. I mash up the place, you know. I mash up the place.
All the man do, at the first member city, she take the country and give to a South African for run. And
yeah, Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
And all the people, them, everything Elon Musk, right now, my tumbling, you know, that Trump come buy a car Monday. When I say it's a shame because he might lose money like motherfucker.
Tesla lose money, man. Tesla lose money.
Tesla. Don't buy him things then.
Yeah.
Got him. Broke him. Him
a ball now. Him come out a ball now, Elon Musk.
No, but Trump buy one of the car, one of the Chrysler, them in a car on the land and buy it. And that now nobody no buy it. Don't throw it back. Anything
in a Germany, the sale gone down all about now Europe. Them a boycott that brand of car.
Because Jamaica the salute, throw back everything, give him done. Him done. Him is a piece of shit. A South African road. Can you imagine? Me think America better send the US, you know, better, or you make a South African run in a place.
But guess what, Father? Guess what?
Cuba is a piece of shit.
Guess what? Cuba got invited to join BRICS in last year, October 2024. So that's going to help Cuba economy to be now stable to some degree, where as part of the BRICS nation, when the BRICS nation roll out them currency, Cuba will now convert to their currency and start spending on that platform. When you know the BRICS nation and America is at odds because
let me just a piece of shit here. Come about market bishop. Hear me now? I run you under your mama, you know. Run as someone around put you your piece of shit. Let me just ban you. Your piece of shit, you. Well, when you just school, man. Run up by your father told man and don't come around here, man. So what them do, one of them I brought back and send them, you know, put on a mark up something about market British. And I said, white man time know about this and that. Like, you think you're a pet, your piece of shit, you. You identify yourself. You want a big mama germs. All right, continue, sir.
I want a big mama egg, man.
Yes, man.
Now, what I was saying is that when Cuba was invited, you can't join the BRICS nation unless they invite you to join. So this is going to help Cuba a lot. And, you know, America wants to keep the embargo on Cuba and the sanctions, which Obama lifted and was starting to lift. So basically, I see where Trump now is having a war with China, passing sanctions with China. So he must say some bad things about South Africa and Russia. I'm not even saying nothing about Brazil yet. And India. Those are the two countries where I'm not talking about, India and Brazil yet. That are the 5 member nations started BRICS.
But with South Africa, I must say, him can the white people, he may give them asylum. Them say them not gonna wait. Can remember them have the money.
Yeah, them reject it. Them reject it.
I don't know what I'm talking about. No one got to get yesterday. I put out people and you talk this bullshit. Well, Elon Musk going to get broke because the people them not going to buy him thing. And they're going to broke overnight. And Trump, let me tell you, midterm I come soon, Them I get kicked out of that thing.
Yeah. Them are going to lose the Senate.
They get kicked out and him I get impeached. Because when them lose the two of them, I sure them I impeach him and move him. So many have not asked. So make him go on. And a matter of fact, with your allies, him join forces more on a skin teeth, and you're not all with him and Putin and that bad. And him attack Canada, him attack UK,
Ukraine,
Europe and other places. Wait now, nobody now back down. Nobody when you come and talk about the people that must
stand up. But what I know, the man attack the entire NATO alliance,
European Union.
That's true. Him have some grudge in him with him 34 conviction.
But here's how you deal with a bully. You have to stand up to a bully. You say if you give in to a bully, they will keep picking on you like what?
Yeah.
Well, Canada stand up to him.
Of course.
Well, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the only one who are bowed to Trump. When he said Mia Motley says she doesn't have any Cuban doctors in her country, but she's gonna stand
Pastor Ricky, 1 second. Jamaica don't have a prime minister. We have a line minister. Please and thanks.
All right. So him are the only one. You see, when a bully say them have you, the next day them are gonna come back and keep picking on you and keep. So him are gonna have the prime. Well, the Andrew one is like a yo-yo like that.
Yes.
Well, yeah, man, they say it already, Man, they say it.
You man ask.
Them are yo-yo.
Yes. Yeah, what? Let me show you this. We now can me see what time runs so quick. It's unbelievable. Let me ask you.
Show art, man. They show art.
Right, it's unbelievable. But let me play. I want to put in a little piece of nastiness here. Let me show you say him no good at a fish head this. Here a fish head this say some people. May I remind you, listen to this.
Hear them make a talk about media bias against them. But my message to the PNP tonight is this. Anytime you hear a political party cussing the private sector, cussing the media, that is evidence of a party that is desperate, is bankrupt of ideas, and have no idea how to move and advance the interests of the Jamaican people.
All right, so you hear that now, Bolano? Bolano, man. Let me play this now. You hear when they say the cry? Watch me now.
The cabinet that's recommended this. While I was there when I speak, they say you're a cabinet minister said, I'm outside all can speak my mind. So, last week when they said government condemned the attack on media by political leadership. Today I'm speaking as a member of the Jamaican Party. So
So that means this company, this JLP, them gonna tie the and bankrupt. Me done with him, you know. You see, me tell them, hey, they're sick, you know. We had this ago. It don't make no sense. You see them sick. Yeah? Him say any party will attack the media, them will not hide in them bankrupt. And look, that Queenie that, you know. Attack and everything, yes. Eh?
Remember, say Fisherless are one of the Senate party, you know. Me tell them, say, I go run Andrew Belly, you know. And mash up the Labour Party. Cripple them. Him and Broadback are two garbage and to drop in the Senate. A Senate part them then put in the Senate.
Him a Senate part, but tell me something, him a tamp Anto?
Of course.
Okay, all right. So him a Senate part plus tamp and.
Yeah.
Okay. Senate part / tamp and. Fisherless.
Definitely.
Yes.
Fisherless.
Oh.
And Broadback too. It's got the two of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
that a woman beat a Broadback. We love tight pants.
Yeah, man, him same one.
Pants name way of life, you know. Yes. So him have a tight pants, so you have to accept a woman. Stop woman divorce him. Can him have a tight pants in your life. You must share with you with a tight pants. No.
Right.
Yes.
Woman, none of them type of living there.
No. You lady, you want a room. You know,
yeah, nothing tight.
Yes. You understand? Him for go about him dirty business, big dirty thinking, Broadback. Eh? Yes. Him for go, man. Have a tight pants in a woman life. Every minute to draw a gun for woman and all kind of things. That's wrong. Big dirty thinking, Broadback for move.
Them to take one gun license.
And them go
like my threaten citizen of the country.
I'm good. I one time police for the 3 minutes. Chicago police parliament. Yeah.
So what the police them are doing the piece of shit?
So me know what going, you know. Remember when they can't deny me, you know. No, every guy they overput more than one time Chicago parliament.
Them will lock him up, man. Them will lock up the nastiness over 100 man. Lock up the nastiness over 100 man.
He's not the him to get locked up, yes, man, nasty.
Yeah, man, and you lock him up over 100 man, you know. 100 of them over there for him, you know. I love tight pants.
Yeah, man, him for go on, man. Him for move. Time for him move. So it's 7 out of idea. Remember telling again, people, because I was sure I run down this about Andrew Holness. When I talk about him, I go on and board campaign. No more lies. Everything them fact check around you. Everything. You can't wolf. Him a wolf. Yes. And have some of them, see one of them did splice up Dr. Dayton Campbell the other day, splice him up. Or them fools say you have the original thing and them do this. No, Andrew say I'm gonna take out it, the lies. I mean I'm gonna see JLP with them blog and nobody put out lies. Him himself
and when we go high, them go low.
No,
and them low.
Them are drunk or them go high too. So
yeah,
them go high and low.
Them go high and low, man. Them go high and low. Cause them are seek something, you know.
Yes.
Nothing is there for them to find. They are garbage.
Real garbage, man.
You understand?
What's interested with their supporters is that when them run to the microphone and spew out lies, they laugh and ring bell and cheer because they're not educated to be able to disseminate facts from lies and truth from, propaganda. And so it showed that that party is in a decline morally, educationally, and spiritually. Because if you have these criminals standing at a podium talking, and we know Warmington is one of the illicit 8, everybody knows that, because of what he said out of his mouth, to be in a space where he should be, indicted and charged for corruption of illicit enrichment, but yet they have him on a platform deceiving their voters. I mean, they're so afraid of the People's National Party leader, Comrade Leader Mark Golden. I guarantee you Tuesday when Comrade Leader rises to his feet in the budget debate and begin to speak, that the Prime Minister is going to run out of the Parliament again.
No, go ahead, man.
Or he might not show up. Either one. If him show up, it might not show up.
Pastor Pastor Ricky, if him, well, I know, let me just say something and you carry on. If him do that, Big Mama burn him out. Because the last time when run out Big Mama, remonstrate him and make him know that there was only one winner, you know, Mark Bolin and the People's National Party. Him not do it again.
But Pastor Ricky, I want you to do something, a special thing for me tonight. I want you, please, pray. Yeah, because we are running out of this, you know, and soon go eat my big, but pray for the Prime Minister. That him can, I ask as a special prayer, I ask for Andrew Honest. If you can just pray for him that Father God show him the way that he can tell the truth, come tell the people, like tell, you know, just pray for him that he repent and tell the people the 1 bedroom and the 2 bedroom couldn't be true, and then tell a lie. And even on the road tonight when he tell a lie, say the rain mash it up, after him say the PNP mash it up for so long till now. Now him say the rain fall that day and mash it up. See, and the whole of this, and pray about the house so him get the money. And him care about both money. Make them pray that, you know, both get back him money. Him give back that them can give.
I'm granny. Don't leave out granny.
Pray, that's a special prayer. And the lies them and make him pray, make him come and confess to the people them and repent with the lies them. Wait matter. Do that special prayer there for me now. Just pray and just honest for just stop the lie and talk to the people them not true man because my the lie this thing. Please and thanks. And the minions then, please.
Right.
Yes.
Father, in the name of Jesus, we come right now, mighty God, looking unto you, the author and the finisher of our faith, knowing that he who began a good work in us, your children, is able to perform it till your son Jesus return. Amen. So, Father, we lift up the Prime Minister of Jamaica, one who you have made, but the people have exalted him and honored him as a God. And we know that you don't share your glory. And we ask tonight that you will bring him to a place of humbleness, that you will take him off of his high horses and bring him down to a place where he will come to acknowledge you as his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Strip him of his pride and ego, circumcise his heart from fabrication and lies and deceptions and propagandas. I pray that you will create in him a clean heart, a heart of honesty, a heart of integrity, that he may speak the truth to the Jamaican people, that he may tell the people the truth that the country is in a recession, that he may tell the people the truth that the country has declined under his leadership, that he will stop spreading lies and propaganda and blaming the People's National Party for his failures, that he will be that man in the mirror, mighty God, and that he will look into himself and come to the realization that it's him that is the problem in Jamaica. I pray that he will expose every devices, schemes, strategies, plots that they have used to lie to the Jamaican people about the SSL Ponzi scheme saga, that, my God, that you will move upon the hearts of the Prime Minister and those that are involved, all of the cronies, that they will have a heart of compassion, a heart of sympathy, a heart of empathy to return the $31 million that was stolen, to return, mighty God, the money from NHT, NIS, NHF, and the Banana Board, which is accumulated to about $1.2 billion of Jamaican taxpayers' funds. I pray that the $3 trillion that was stolen, excuse me, under his watch, that is unaccounted for, that it will return back to Treasury. I pray that you will bring him to a place of prosecution, that he will pay the price for the atrocities of unaliving unarmed young men in Jamaica by telling the police to let them go and meet their maker. I pray, mighty God, that you will, when he goes before the court on the last 3 of his claim that is gone for judicial review, that the court will throw it out and that he will be seen as someone who cannot be trusted. I pray that they will lose in a landslide defeat in the upcoming general election, and that this JLP government will be dismantled and never see the reins of government again, that a new political party will rise up out of the ashes of the Jamaica Labour Party, and that they will stand on principles and integrity and honesty alongside the People's National Party. Pray for Comrade Leader Mark Dolan as he goes into the parliament to present the budget debate. In his budget debate speech, I pray that you will give him strength and courage. And in spite of the hecklers and the naysayers and the doubters, the critics that's on the other side, that he will be bold as a lion, that he will be brave and courageous. Give him a spirit like Joshua. Give him a warrior spirit like David to stand in the midst of his enemies and declare the truth of the economy and speak on levels of corruption that has defrauded Jamaican people and has caused the economy to go in a recession. And as he execute the plans of his vision for when he formed government, that it will resonate with the people of Jamaica, and that will give them the energy, that will give them the enthusiasm to go to the polls before March 31st. Everyone will get numerated and get excited, and the People's National Party will win at least 50 seats and nothing less, in the name of Jesus. Bless your son, Father Lonesome, one who has been in the wilderness for such a time as this, that you have raised up with this platform to speak truth to power, to educate, to inform the people all over the world, no matter what continent they live on. Whenever they tune into his program, that their eyes will be open, their minds will be open, spirit and hearts will be open to receive the truth on this platform. Bless your son, bless his wife, Lady Angie, as she stand with him as a team, the sacrifice she makes behind the scene. Continue to empower the both of them. Breathe a fresh wind on them and their children and grandchildren. Continue to provide for them, that this platform will continue to be a beacon of hope, a ray of light, and a platform that will give truth and honesty. Bless Sir Melton Pot, your son as well, and his wife. Continue to empower them and their children and give him the victory as they continue to wait as his wife recovers. In the name of Jesus, meet Father Lonesome needs, Lady Angie need, Melton Pot needs, everything that they're standing in need of. Open the windows of heaven, pour out on them a blessing, mighty God, that they won't have room to receive. And we thank you for those that are in the chat, because without the people in the chat, the supporters, the viewers, the loyalists, this program would not be what it is. And we thank you for every time they log on, morning, noon, and night, to be up, to hear the truth and to be fed of the truth. Bless them and their children and household. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Man, lovely. What I mean, and you see, make us smile, because I love the prayer, because the prayer just confess and go to prison. Just get it up. Do like anyway, just confess, go to prison, stop the lie. It's not good. You know, come out and just go plead guilty tomorrow. Just tell them you go. A prayer just lick you with like a slate, and you just go and go clean. And just tell the people in the world you lie and what you do, and tell you the method where you use to get rich. If you reveal it to you, yes, man, with all respect. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Father Lonesome, you see the video with the police youth that tell the people them I'm gonna shoot them. I mean, what about Jamaica?
No, but this is where Andrew them they told, and the people say, but you see him, don't approach him when I'm at work and they just shoot you. And that little piece of bed boy in a way. You know, yes, not even, you know, the community upon him just come off at it, you know. The baby, you know, look on a big man and a pushing time.
Yeah.
You know, the respect for your dad and nothing at all. You know, for the whole barriers, it just break down no more as nothing, then no manners. I didn't forget to threaten a man for shoot him, you know.
Definitely.
Man, no retaliate because you're mad. Because if a man that's so close to you, and even if you have a gun and said, you just tell yourself, say, my kid, because you can't turn it back to him. You have to disarm him and mash him up. And then when you do that, now the man says a police this and that can't threaten your life. If you was a gunman and you know police and you see him with a gun, what you do? Gun will left him?
Oh, what the man do? What him do? I don't know. What the man do him? What him want to shoot him from?
No, because the man have a lock up a youth there, and the man must say, when I see the man do him, must just say, oh, no, approach me. Me will shoot you. Beat out you whatever them now have no manners and them thing there. And you can't say a little boy will just stand the force him no other. No man, if a man are threatening you, they close to him arm length, don't run for him have a weapon. Don't make him, you could have machete. Remember him have you run him can chop you, you know. You have those things that might take your life and then to get enough strength. Mash him up. Yes. But you have police things, the man are, you know, And then you have this woman, them kind of way. If you get charged, you can't have police clothes and threaten people like this.
Yeah. In this honor the uniform.
Yeah, man.
And the
a criminal in a badge and gun, man. Criminal with badge and gun.
Don't talk, yes.
Them then a police, you know. The police not operate like that. Them they are criminal with badge and gun. Them there were Andrew fast track. Him and Google Gaga fast track them then at the police force.
Yeah,
them
man.
that way you hear Google too come out and talk about him man them when him train. You understand? Them they are garbage, you know. But we have the solution for them, you know, because remember, you know, it's a video can use, you know, anytime it requested. And none of them video where we are going to use it against some of them nasty police boy. We have go around and abuse the citizens of the country with the police power with them given. You understand? And I threaten citizens' life, but shoot. Them things that we stop.
Yeah.
But the nastiness, them not listening to us, you know, and them not taking heed. So we have to use the thing where we have at our disposal. And we have a whole heap of video. We will use and send enough of them boys to go to prison when the right time come. We know when the right time come, man. So hold on, man.
But I use him and Mark, if I get him, I forget to cut the force, I forget charge.
You might forget charge.
You know. We now go front of court for them threatening you because we see pan video. You can.
And we have to keep the video them because we have an archive.
Understand? So them are going to use against you, yeah? We don't have no manners. Anyway, brothers.
Yeah, my brother. You don't know my brother. Yeah, man.
Hey, when they
enough love and respect here, man.
I want to take in a thing when it's done, because the boy they make the cut now, you know. Yeah, Brad back make the cut here. Anyway, make me out here. Bless.
Bless.
Blessing. Good night, everybody. Melting pot. Blessing.
Trendsetter, I'm going to build on some of this place. Tell the boy, the follow come on. Build on some the follow back and no one. See, anyway, go some. I'm a big trendsetter, no one some run the place. Me no follow back come and me no run rat race. Big trendsetter, no one some set the place. Me follow back come on. Yo, yo, yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Crew on in the car, I'm gonna love from. Every man jump up on the man wagon. Put them lyrics together. And I know make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like old bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and don't stand. Me busy tell them get a while. I'm full of a tan. Run the big trendsetter. No one come set the place. Me never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big trendsetter till one some set the place. Never love a come and yo veteran. To perform a state show and up for them up the rest. Beat some juice and smoke too big at the fest. The crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say. Yo, loads of not follow what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke not drink. When me rub on the mic how the moon starting. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. Man a big trendsetter, no one come set the place.